are live. DM, would you like to... Oh, wait, is it? There we go!
I'm the only one to clap because that's...
Got an achievement!
Alright,
Yay!
Alright. Dog, out of here.
Welcome to the first episode of the Adventurers Pact. I am your DM, Nathan. I will allow you guys to introduce yourselves.
Seth.
Joe.
John. Lucky.
And JJ.
So, without further ado, we bring ourselves to a Western-themed D&D campaign. Our adventurers find themselves getting off the train in a small town called Caston. Due to the nature of the town being a cattle town, the train station about a mile away from the town itself. Near the train station, there's a man standing by the post with horses, who shouts out to those getting off the train, "Horse ride downtown, just 2 copper."
2 copper. Damn, I don't have any money.
Adventures in your hands.
You don't have to whisper it.
I'm talking to myself.
So, just to make clear, whose characters are...
Currently, the people who get off of the train consist of various elves, humans. There's a couple of dwarves mixed in there. There's a few curious-looking characters. There's a tabaxi-looking fellow in a trench coat. There's a very interesting-looking elvish lady who looks like she's not used to being this far out west. There's a man wearing some sort of mask over his face, as if he has some sort of ailment with him. And that's pretty much all there is in terms of those characters of interest.
Alright.
With this, I leave the adventure in your capable hands.
Alright, so it's the 3 of us.
Uh-huh.
Can I roll for perception to see what's around?
Absolutely.
20.
First roll of this session.
All right. Well, I will describe the setting from you. Behind you, you can see the train station. You notice that to the side, heading in the direction that you would be continue heading if the train station wasn't, your stop here, that there isn't a lack of continuation of tracks. This seems to be the farthest train has gone westward. We also, if you go, you can see that there is a path leading into town. You can see it off in the distance, about a mile out. And you do notice that these interesting people, one of them's more finely dressed, as I say. The horses seems to be in good condition. Man selling them, less so. So?
Alright, well, what do you fellas want to do?
I mean, I can pay for a horse, but with what I have left of my money, I'd prefer not to. If anyone else has gold here.
Well, that's fine. You could just sit, doubled up, 2 to a seat.
I mean, it's
I
only
don't
crossing
mind.
2 horses.
You can pay half, I'll pay half.
Alright.
I have 5 gold.
All right. Well, thank you very much, he says as he takes your copper pieces. Says, "What about you, little missy? I doubt you won't be prancing around in dust."
You broker.
You're all right, girl.
He seems to be pretty speechless, but she'll come with us.
Alrighty then, but I'm not having 3 of you riding a horse.
No, we'll take 2.
Very well. And he says this and goes ahead and gets you, your group of 3, a horse, saddles you up.
How many coins you got?
I got enough to pay. Why?
Alright, I got... Is that correct? I got 10 gold pieces? I believe so. It seems to be pretty dark in this bag. It's a shame that there's so much sunlight out. I can't see. Is that it's correct? All right. Yeah, I got 10 gold pieces.
How much is it for horse?
2 copper.
Done.
And exchanging that's 100 silver for 1 gold and
No, it's
10 silver.
Yeah, my math's all off. See, I'm not the brightest fella.
Hey, Dragon Age is 100 silver for a piece of gold.
Yeah,
We're not playing that.
not playing that.
All right.
So he saddles you up on the horses, and he sort of just says, "Oh, giddy up," and they seem to just have the route trained. So the horses are just traveling on their own. You're not even holding the reins. They're just going ahead. Seems like they were trained to do this.
So how much did you pay? Did you pay 2?
I paid 8.
You paid 8?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it 2?
Wait,
per
it's
horse?
2? Okay, so I'll
It's
pay.
2.
I'll pay 2.
Pay 2? Because I don't really carry that much silver. All right.
He also is saddling up some of the other customers from the train, and you're riding out
All right.
over to Caston.
Caston. Is there any particular reason we're going to Caston?
Well, I mean, it's just you're sort of traveling out westward. A lot of the government has actually been providing free settlement to those who can manage to pay simple tax. So you get 10 acres of land per person. If you can manage to settle there, improve it, planting 100 trees, and then proceeding to pay a certain tax.
All right.
So, the Allied Republics of Vistaika are currently setting up new states more westward in the westward expansions. Now, as you're traveling out, there's some the path is blocked off by, simple fence posts leading to town, sort of separating it from what seems to be rather large grassy fields. And there's a large cattle drive going on right next to you. A couple cowboys. They seem to be moving it to the station. Now there were of course some actual cattle carts on the train. So, but everyone roll perception.
What do I do? Are you kidding me?
You got another 20.
Good boy.
You got an 8.
Okay.
You got 8.
12.
12? Alright. So, alright. Chance and sorry, I forgot your character's name.
Estella.
Estella!
Oh, there you go.
Chance and Estella notice that as the cattle drive is happening, one of the cattle sort of slows down and eventually comes to a walk and then just collapses. And one of the drivers goes back, check what's going on. And he's sort of just checking the body. It seems like cow has died, at which point he starts cutting into it.
Is anyone here? I'm looking for the word. I forgot the word. Proficient in. Don't laugh.
Very bad at this.
Either insight, nice insight, or
You don't have to read.
insight or medicine.
I'm proficient
in both.
Do either of you want to check it out?
I'll check it out.
I'll look at it
What
medically.
would you say this would be? Insight or
It'd be medicine
Medicine.
or animal handling.
Oh, that. Yeah, forgot that one too.
I'll let her try it first.
Are you proficient in animal handling?
No, I only have a +4 in that.
What do you have in animal handling?
Nothing. -1.
Oh, -1. Then I think you should check it out. I think it's probably animal handling the most.
That's this one, right?
D20.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a 20.
Lots
Right.
of 20s.
I
So
can't
as your group is walking up to investigate what this man's doing, you notice that like his pace quickens in terms of him cutting. It seems like he's cutting the cowhide off of the cow.
What?
As it's rapidly, the cowhide seems
What?
to, the cow itself seems to be deteriorating into a dust and bone.
Is the podcast still on?
Is it?
My friend just told me it's offline.
Is it? It seems
No,
to
it's
be,
on.
It seems to be on. Tell him to refresh the page. It says we're streaming right now.
Oh, it's on now. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, we are online still. Perfect.
Okay,
All right.
perfect.
Just wanted to double check.
So the cow seems to be just going through rapid stages of decay right before your eyes. And this man's just trying to get the hide off before, it seems to deteriorate. And the man just barely manages to get half of it as it rips off from, just flesh decaying off of it. So he only manages to save half the hide. And he yells, "God damn it!"
Do you know what that is? Any clues to what that might be? What reason for it?
So you rolled a medicine check, right?
No, it was
Nat-
animal handling.
Or animal
Oh, was
handling?
it?
20, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It was a nat 20?
Yeah.
So, from what you can tell, it's nothing like you've ever seen before. It's clearly something magical in nature, but you're not sure exactly what it is.
They're talking side to each other.
Alright. So anything you guys want to do?
What appears to be the problem, sir?
Well, this has been happening to half of our cattle when we bring them into town. I don't know what it is. Look, I don't know if it's with this particular herd. I've been gathering from out west in the plains. These are wild cattle, but I don't know. It's just been happening every time we bring them into town. So I'm as confused as you are.
I think it could be. I mean, is it possible for some sort of poison?
We've been checking for that, but it's rather hard to check, as you can tell. Once the cattle die, they seem to just dissipate into nothing. Listen, I'm not... I just recently got back into town, and this has only happened with the last 2 drives. And my cousin lives in town. She actually runs a ranch out here. And her name's Sue. My name's Bill Crass, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Bill Crass.
So, if you could check in with Sue, see if this is happening with her. I don't know. It's either something with the wild cattle that we've been collecting down south, or it has to be something in the town. But I don't know what it is. It just seems to happen. So, if you could figure that, or just talk to her, see if she knows anything about it.
Which way did you say she was?
She's in town. She has a ranch. It's the Crass Ranch.
Got it.
Yeah, you
Alright, well, we'll make our way.
it's the largest ranch in town.
Alright, we'll make our way there.
All right, thank you very much.
No problem, sir. Alright.
Says as he continues cutting the hide.
Alright, well, y'all know where we need to go next, right?
I could probably figure that out. Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
quick question.
you can still see the town.
It's just back behind us? Or?
Well, no, you just pulled
It's-
off the road
Oh, alright.
to deal with this. So you were the train station was only a mile away from the town.
Okay.
So you can see the town very clearly.
Well, are we all in agreement that we want to head to town now?
Yep.
Alright. Alright.
The group continues to town. In town, see a man sitting at a chair by a post. He gets up, helps you off your horses, proceeds to tie the horses on the post, and place some feed in this trough next to it.
Excuse me, sir. Would you happen to know where Sue Crass is?
Sue Chris? Yeah, you're gonna want to go down 2 houses, and then take a left. No, wait, right. Yeah, that's it. Anyways, you're gonna want to go that way, and then it's the largest house down the way. You just go all the way to the end. Big ranch. You'll see it. It's hard to miss. There's a lot of cow.
All right, thank you.
All right. So, hope you enjoy your ride and stay in Caston. So, you continue down the road.
Can I roll for perception to see what
Absolutely.
other buildings are around us?
Yes, absolutely. I was hoping you would.
Oh, that's a 5. That's not good.
I mean, you can see this perfectly fine. I was just going to give you the information anyways.
Okay.
So, to the left, there's actually an ice cream parlor. To the right, there's a sheriff's office. A man dressed completely in black, wearing a very wide brim hat. Incredibly wide brim hat. And a sort of tightly knitted almost hood. Sort of like what you would see on a cardinal. Like, so it's tightly woven around his neck and head region. So just his face is showing. He has pink eyes. And under his...
Damn, I could see all that from, like, how far away? Like 20 feet away?
Well, he's very pale, dude.
I saw his eye color, though?
He's an albino man.
Oh.
He stands out like a sore thumb. He's sitting out in front of the sheriff's department. And he sort of gives you a slight nod. You notice that he also has the badge, so he's clearly the sheriff of the town.
Of course.
Yeah. And now, next to that building, there's actually a small barber shop where you can go if you want to bathe. You have a tub. Want to get,
Sorry, let's continue.
etc. Just get some fine grooming about you.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a little back alley, sort of leads back, and building on, or rather, in the left. The building on the left is a blacksmith shop, and down that alley you can see there's actually his work shed in the back. And right next to that is actually a tanner's shop, if you want to buy apparel. And then on the right side of the road, across the street from, the barber shop, there's the actual tavern. And then down the way there's a couple houses spurted in and out amongst the road. There's a church right at the very end, general store, sort of largest building, and right there is the general store and the bank right across from it.
Alright.
So, what do you want to do?
Well, I'll start off with a speaking action of, yo, when we're done with this, let's get a drink.
I mean, sure.
But for right now, let's continue on to that ranch.
Agreed.
Sheriff sort of gets up and sort of walks to the tavern. Sort of walking next to you, giving you the bit of the eye. So,
Yeah,
we'll head.
we'll continue on to the ranch.
Can I roll an insight check on the sheriff?
Sure.
What's he thinking about second chance? That's what I want. Hold on. That's like at least 17.
Well, based on his phrasing, you can tell that the sheriff is like, he might be an outlaw of some sort of burglary or something.
Okay.
Alright. So as you're walking past the barber shop, you start hearing sort of yelling from the tanners. As this dwarvish lady yelling, "Oi! No, you can't just sell your goods here. No, you can't just take that. That's not how this works. Look, you need to have money to trade here." and you see this rather tallish-looking bird person. You assume to be a Kenku. Sort of just like shoving his his pelts towards her and like gesturing towards the other one.
Can I walk over and say, we have a problem here?
I would just kind of like back away from him and just kind of, just kind of like get near my mount and just kind of like,
Can I? How tall is he?
5'4".
5'4". Oh, so I tower over him.
Yeah.
I think most of us do. Like, we got 2 elves.
Another person saying our stream went down.
Yeah, I noticed it said it went offline for like 2 seconds.
Might
and
have
it
to
came
do with
back
your
up.
internet.
It might be the internet, but for the most part, I think it's fine. We've got 9 viewers.
All right. So what do you want to do?
That's more than my stream could have.
So, the Dwarvish lady responds to you, Chance. Yes, we do. This Kenku here seems to not understand. Sorry, I got the wrong voice.
You're good.
Whatever. I can't remember her voice. Fuck.
Panic attack. Just go.
This Kenku here doesn't seem to understand how money works.
Boy don't speak English, do he?
I haven't the foggiest. He hasn't said a damn word since he walked in.
Well, is it English or is it just common?
Common.
What did I just say?
It would just be
You
common.
don't speak common.
Grazie, mio amico.
Is that what she says?
No. Sorry. I was just handed a slice of pizza. I apologize.
You're not facing the microphone when you say it.
I know. I was looking towards the screen.
You're literally like, yo, I got pizza!
Yes, I understand that, but I have a booming voice, so it makes up for it. And the actual...
Oh. Great.
Well, gorge.
Gorge.
Yeah, my friend's saying it's glitchy.
That's a real shame.
We're still going.
Ah, well. With this in mind, I will say,
Oh, we're back.
Oh, we're back. Alright.
Good.
Welcome back, yo.
I love the technical difficulties.
Great.
Where were we?
This is why I'm
Puzzle
playing this
pieces.
stream on my
No.
computer.
Fuck no.
That's gonna grease up the
Whatever. Alright. So where were we? So,
seem to be having an issue with this Kenku.
and you said he doesn't seem to speak kind of... No, he doesn't. Listen, could you just find a way to get him out of my shop? He's a little big guy for me, a woman of my stature.
How tall is she?
Upon hearing this, I would just kind of like just wave. my
She's just
hand
like
and
5 foot.
She's 5 foot, he's 5'4", I'm 6'1".
I would just kind of wave my feathery hand and just kind of like throw the pelts over my mount and then just start leading it.
Alright.
Can I roll for, what would it be, insight to see what he's speaking?
You can...
Or would that be
So,
history?
it'd be insight to try and understand what he's saying.
Okay. Oh, best insight. Does anyone here have better insight?
I do.
Okay. Can you roll?
I'll try it.
Can anyone figure out what this boy is saying?
9.
Alright. You have no fucking idea.
I also have insight. Can I roll?
Yes.
11.
11 plus. What do you have for wisdom?
For wisdom?
For the
Yeah.
skill.
For your skill and
Oh, I have plus 6.
plus 6. Alright, so that's a 17. Fuck, I'll roll as well. Alright, I got 13.
Alright. Yeah, you guys have no idea.
Even with a 17?
Oh, with a 17? Yeah, no, you understand that he's just trying to trade, like, items for pelts, not seeming to understand that she wants gold for it.
Does anyone know what this man's saying?
I don't have a clue.
Okay. Damn.
He don't seem to understand that she want gold, not items.
Birdman seems to understand that. Can you understand what we're saying? You understand that you don't have anything to buy. She just wants to sell things, right?
I go over to my mount and then I take one of the deer pelts and show him, and then I just point at it and just hold up my hand.
Well, does anyone have an idea of the way we can communicate with this fella?
No basic way. Do you know how to write common? He could write us notes.
Anyone got paper? A pen? Ink? What time period are we in? What exists? Pencils? Pens?
Of course they do. Yes. Pencils, pens, etc.
Western
We
era-
might have trains.
We
I
have
don't know.
trains. I think we have paper. Okay.
No, we just send smoke signals.
Alright, well. I don't appear to have any paper or pens on me, but.
Got a few notes, no pens though.
Man, would you happen to own a pen or something like that?
Yes, but the only thing I really have for writing is my item ledger, and I can't have him writing on that. Apologize.
Of course. That's understandable. Well, we seem to be in a real pickle here.
You might want to look at the general store, if anything.
Correct. I don't know why I replied to you in Second Chance's voice. You were smart about that.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is now the portion of the stream where we eat pizza for 30 minutes straight.
Or you could do shit.
I got food in my mouth. What do you expect?
I mean, I'm talking just fine with food in my mouth. What are you getting at?
Yeah, but I can't be like, I can't do
This is very unprofessional. We know.
professional
so-
podcast.
Just because that we're kind of standing around doing nothing, I would kind of put the pelt back onto my mount and just kind of pat its neck because I don't want it to get aggravated or anything.
Mm-hmm. All right. Is that
So
it?
then I would guess I would mount onto it and just kind of point to them and just be like, follow. And then I just start going to the general store.
All right.
Oh, I guess we're following him now.
This Kenku starts riding his rather stout-looking horse, from what you can understand.
Man, that's a stout-looking horse.
Just draped in a large cloak. The only thing you can really see.
It's
Or...
draped in a large cloak. I like it.
Shut up. Shut up and let me describe his mount.
I've got the sudden urge to shut up.
Draped in a large cloak. The only thing really showing are its eyes with that of...
What color are the eyes?
They seem to be a bright yellow. With almost cat-like eyes.
Hey, those are my eyes. Because I'm a tabaxi.
Wow.
Wow. Alright. So,
Professional.
you're following the man to the...
So wait, he got on his... Did he get on the horse or no?
Yeah, he mounted it.
So he got on the horse to walk 20 feet to the general store.
Yeah.
I like this
My
how
guy
this
does-
man does things.
If I don't have to walk, I won't.
I think it's over top.
Alright.
Tap.
So you end up walking to the general store, where you proceed to go in. See a man talking sort of quietly, looming over the clerk, talking in a rather mellow voice. You can't even make out what he's really saying.
Real quick though, once we are there, I'd just throw my stirrups over one of the fencing posts, and then I would just grab the pelts. And just go to
Can
the
I get
general
another water actually?
Okay. So you notice there's this rather
Soda.
large dragonborn,
Soda?
sort of
Ginger ale.
talking real quiet and calm and collected. You can't hear what he's saying, but he's talking to the store owner. So, what do you do? Other than have our stream
Penis! Not our 8 viewers. We're letting our 8 viewers down.
It's gonna be fine when we're all separate. It's only a
Yeah,
problem when we're
you can
together.
host it. You can host it from.
It's your shitty internet.
My internet is poopy. It's not good. We're still recording, and it says we're still streaming. So, if you want to see the whole thing without any technical difficulties, go to our YouTube channel at The Adventurous Pact. YouTube.com
Just later.
/ The Adventurous Pact.
Anyways,
You can view it in like a week when we post it. 'Cause we're slow.
I
on
just
it.
throw my pelts over my shoulder and just go behind the
Alright.
door and just wait in line.
so you see the Kenku waiting behind this tall, draped in full chainmail armor, red dragonborn, who's talking real quiet, but clearly trying to intimidate this man at the front.
I tap the dragonborn and just say, hurry.
One
Well, Birdman speaks.
Yes.
Why didn't you want to speak before?
I think that's the reason. Well,
All right. So the clerk sort of like looks to like you guys, and he's like, okay, and he just sort of hands the dragonborn like 20 gold pieces.
I tap the dragonborn and say, hurry.
Just 1 second. I nod at the cashier and start walking.
All right. What do you people
Alright,
wish to do?
So then, like, once he walks away, I throw my pelts on the counter and I say, trade.
How much gold are you wanting?
No
for these?
gold. Trade.
I speak to the man at the counter. Whoa, that's a lot of people.
We know very well. All right, what happened was they went to the general store. They encountered a dragonborn. The clerk gave him 20 gold pieces. The dragonborn walked out. Meantime, simply, our feathered friend here threw his pelts on the table and said, "Trade," to the clerk. To which the clerk sort of looked baffled at this sight and proceeds to say,
I turn to the clerk and say, "You best listen to the boy."
what does he want? I offered him gold for the pelts. I don't know.
What
Birdman-
have?
Just look around, see what you want, I guess.
I look around.
Man sort of flustered at the whole sight of this. Alright. On the walls you can see there's a couple of basic pistols, there's like a pickaxe,
Mhm.
an axe, ropes, various goods. There's actually a jar of like
They're bullets, correct?
yeah, there's bullets.
Perfect.
But they're selling at a rather high price in this place. One thing you do notice is that there's paper, various other random.
Have raw meat.
No, you're gonna want to see the butcher for that one.
Already try.
Already tried. Well, I don't know what to tell you. We've been having a little bit of issues with current influx. so to
Any
speak.
food?
Yes, we do actually have that. What kind of sweet? What kind of food? do you like?
Protein.
Protein. All right. Well, I do sell jerky, so
That's good.
all right. How much would you like for that, sir?
How much will one pelt?
Well, I could sell you maybe three pieces.
4.
Roll persuasion.
It's persistent.
Oh
That's
my
funny.
god.
Well, all right then.
Alright, I give him 1 pelt and take the 4 jerky. Next.
Start clapping.
You just broke the stream.
the The man sort of just looks baffled at the fact that you're just sitting next to him, like you're just gonna go ahead and take.
What else? Protein.
Well, I suppose we do. We do have a bit of beef. It is salted, so.
That's fine. How much for one pelt?
I guess I could give you possibly about half a pound.
A pound.
Little persuasion.
I didn't know birds eat meat.
So 9 plus. That's gonna be like a 3. So 12.
DM's first roll.
DM's first roll of the night. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Yeah. No, you don't. He says, "Look, I gave you a fair deal on that other one, but
Fine, half pound.
very well. I'll get it from the back. Sorry. Cool.
All right. Once that happens, I just kind of like stand there and I look over my shoulder at the others, and I look to you and I just nod.
All right. So man goes into the back room. You see him wrapping it in some sort of paper, folding it. He ties it with a tight little bow. Comes back out, hands it to you. All right. That's it, right? Anything else?
What else?
What else? What? Do you want more food? Is that what it is?
I look around. I see the shiny bullets. I just go, how much?
I was about to ask the same thing.
Well, I sell them at 1 gold a bullet.
How much for 2
One
pelt?
gold a bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charge.
How much 2 pelt?
How much for 2 pelts? Man,
Fine. Fine pelts.
he looks at the pelts. He's not convinced. Man, blacksmith's charging me enough for these as is. I can't afford to be giving away this for 2 pelts. Sorry. Even at just 1 bullet.
2 pelts in favor. Very skilled.
Very well. Put it in writing. And he sort of like puts I owe you 1 favor. Writes on a small piece of paper. He's like, write your name right here, please.
Alright, and then I actually write my name.
Alright. Alrighty then. Well, I'll call on you later. Where can I get calling you for this favor?
We'll be around. If I decide to go, I will come to you first and do the favor.
By the way, do I see the name written on the paper?
Yeah.
What is it?
You see that it is.
Oh
How do you pronounce it?
Aurier Atakte.
Aurier, sorry. Aurier Atakte. So you notice that his name is Aurier Atakte.
Or you. Alright.
Alright. So. Anything rest of you want to do?
How much will I get?
He just hands you a singular bullet.
3.
Very well. Guess for a favor, it may be worth it. Grabs you 3, places them in your hand.
I hand them to him.
What's it?
For me?
More.
Friend, help make trade.
Well, thank you. I pull out a gold piece and hand it to you.
No. Only trade. No
You sure
money.
about that?
No money.
Alright, well, thank you.
I travel with you.
I mean,
Well,
sure.
I'm happy to bring you along.
New friends. Good. And I just walk out of the general store.
Well, does anyone want anything else?
I want to talk to the sheriff for a couple seconds, yeah.
Yeah? Alright.
Alright. So, across the street,
Mm-hmm.
and sort of at a diagonal. And you head inside. You see the Sheriff sitting there at the bar. He has a plate of steak as right there. And he has a glass that was clearly meant to hold beer, whiskey, etc. But it's filled with a red liquid you presume to be wine.
So we're all at the tavern now?
At least he is.
Alright. So I didn't know if we were all together or if he just...
Well, you guys never said you walked out.
I mean, I walked out.
Yeah, he walked out, and then he walked out. I'm still in the tavern with this fellow.
Alright, I guess I go outside and slip the salted beef under the front of my mouth.
Alright.
Sheriff, has there been any goblin activity around here? I'm just curious.
No, not any goblins. Can't say. I have been having quite a few troublemakers, apparently. Especially, I'm trying to deal with this cattle trouble we've been having.
When did this cattle trouble start?
A couple weeks ago. Don't know why. It's always seems to be the ranches farthest south.
Okay. How long have you been having this outlaw problem?
Well, as you know, this is the farthest place the tracks go, so as long as there are people traveling out here, there will always be outlaws going in and out. Luckily, I seem to be keeping them in check. Not to pat myself on the back.
Alright. Well, if there's any goblin trouble, I'll be at the tavern. I'm hunting for goblins right now.
I see. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
I'll leave.
Can Estella and I catch up to him?
You notice that the whole time the sheriff has been talking to you, he hasn't made eye contact with you at all. He's just been staring down a certain individual in chainmail.
I'm wearing leather.
I don't remember what I'm wearing.
He's not looking at you though.
Am I in the sheriff's office?
You're in the tavern
In the tavern. Okay.
with the sheriff.
Oh,
He's
he's
also
in the
there.
sheriff. Okay.
Yeah. He's just having his lunch.
See.
Seeing them like kind of try to catch up to him, I would just kind of like pat my mouth and just follow
Right.
him.
What are Second Chance and Estella doing?
Follis, is that who's speaking?
Let's sit back with Follis and Birdman.
Alright.
I believe they're in the tavern. So we'll head to the tavern.
Alright.
So, the sheriff's not looking at me, he's just looking at him, right?
He's been staring down this Dragonborn this whole time.
What seems to be the problem here?
I've been suspecting him of doing some hustles on local businesses. Gotten a couple of complaints. So, trying to keep an eye on him, see what's going on. Of course, I have no proof that he's done anything. I don't want to stir up any trouble. Isn't that he needed?
Is this when you walk in?
Yeah. You people walk in. Sheriff's still staring at the man. Or the Dragonborn.
Follis, what you been up to?
I was just asking a couple questions. And then I asked another question
Alright.
about a certain person here.
Well, Sheriff, there's anything you need from us, we'll be right here.
Very well. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Can I roll for perception?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a.
So many
I have
20s.
+4, so that's 7.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
So, did you say
Do
so
I
many 20s and
notice
just
any
rolled
of the
three?
like party
Mhm.
members?
You notice all of them.
Okay. Do I notice like who they are though?
You notice that one is a brown and white feathered kenku, which is rather odd. You notice that one of them is a tabaxi, wearing trench coat, some jeans, and a button-up shirt, bolo tie. The other one's wearing a cloak, buttoned-up vest, and a mask across the face. He was the one who was talking to the sheriff, staring at you the whole time. And then we have this rather well-dressed elven lady.
So dark and
By the
edgy.
way, for those who just tuned into the stream, that's our characters.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. So, go about your business. Wait, so you rolled perception, right?
Yeah, I got a 7. Total.
Yeah, you got a 7.
It was bad.
All right.
What I have noticed in the shop, like the clerk quickly handing him just a ton of gold.
Yeah, everyone noticed that.
Okay. I'd walk up to him and like tap his shoulder.
Yeah.
What happened earlier?
Business.
Ah, not good business.
Business nonetheless.
Not good.
I turn back to the bar.
I tap
So
his shoulder.
I turn over and look at him.
You must apologize.
For what?
Clerk not like you. You hurt him.
I can handle that later.
So he's sitting.
Not good business. Must apologize.
Sure.
Now.
Now?
Roll intimidation.
I'm trying something.
Oh no.
No, I'm just.
He's sitting there going, now.
No,
I'm
like,
gonna intimidate.
no, like my character, like would just be like standing there and just kind of like tapping him, just like not looking up at him. He's just looking down because he has a cloak on.
This
so.
whole time I want to ask, where are you guys at?
We're in the tavern.
In
The
the tavern.
bar?
Yeah, everyone's in.
Everyone's in the tavern.
Did you do?
No, I know we're on the tavern, but I'm
Basically,
saying like
okay. So Folus is sort of at a table, sort of near the back,
with the sheriff.
with the sheriff. The Dragonborn and sorry, I keep forgetting how to pronounce your name.
Just Ori.
Aurier.
Or just Birdman.
Birdman. Aurier.
The last name is Atakte.
Okay. So Atakte and the Dragonborn are sort of at the actual bar itself. And the bar keeps sort of just cleaning glass.
How tall is the Dragonborn?
6 foot.
6 foot? I got an inch. I walk up to the bar. How we doing, gentlemen?
Not good.
Well, I'm alright.
Bad businessman.
Oh.
And you are.
Get her out of here. She's gonna be annoying.
And you are.
Sorry.
His
Had a little
name,
bit of
no
animal
matter.
trouble.
Bad businessman. Go apologize.
Well, Dragonborn, just for you to know, the name's Second Chance.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Your name?
They call me Lord Belmont.
Lord Belmont. I like that.
Nice one.
Do you have a name?
No matter. Businessman. Bad. Apologize.
I'll walk over to the bar.
Having a party at the bar.
Meanwhile, Estelle's just sort of watching this. Hasn't done anything.
All right. How about we?
Can you not unplug, can you not unplug the stream, please?
I didn't. I'm
You
trying
need
to get my dog out of here.
Truly.
This is
Stop licking my face. I know I got pizza on me.
I look to the barkeep. How much for the drinks I've had?
I'd say that runs you about a silver, sir.
Throw a silver on the bar.
Thank you very much. He sort of puts it in his back pocket.
Alright, I start walking away, and I look back.
Sir, can I talk with you for a second?
Sure.
I'll run up to you. So, Sheriff doesn't like you. What have you been, doing recently?
So wait, quick question. He's sitting at the bar, and the three of us standing up behind
No,
him
he
are all
just
just
got
going.
He just got up.
You just got up and started walking.
Just business.
You keep
Bad
saying
business.
it can't be just business if you're getting in trouble with the sheriff for it.
What's a job? Like any other.
Not good job.
The sheriff sort of just stands up and leans against the wall.
Must apologize.
Let's do that right now then.
All right. I grab his arm and start leading him.
This is 5-foot bird leading his 6
5'4".
5'4" bird, whatever.
Well, while y'all settle that, bartender, give me a drink.
What?
Very well. What's
Simon
your
Belmont.
fancy?
Hardest thing you got.
Very well.
Something.
He pours out this glass. It's like fermented cow's blood.
Fermented cow's blood. Alright, I'll try it.
And it's like this thick liquid.
It's like barbecue sauce.
It's like barbecue sauce, but it has that alcoholic flavor to it as
That's
well.
awesome.
It's like you're drinking
get me on
barbecue sauce.
Ooh.
No spaces.
That stuff is hard.
Yes, it is. Roll Constitution.
Oh. Oh no, I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
14.
All right. Total.
Yeah, total.
All right.
You've been poisoned.
All right. You got this sort of sickening feeling in your stomach. But
Is it enough to where I can like? It's not too
It
much.
sort of makes you gag a bit, but other than that,
Can I
it's-
keep? Is it enough to where like I can keep drinking it?
You can keep drinking it.
I take another big sip.
Roll Constitution.
It's gonna be a 1. It's a.
Hmm.
All right, that one was a 5.
All right. So
Ooh.
you're gagging actually, like you sort of vomit it up back into your glass. Told you it's strong. Normally it's only the sheriff who's drinking that stuff.
Well, I gotta say, the sheriff's a tough man.
Yes, he is. That's why he's our sheriff.
I like my liquor, but man, that's difficult.
Damn straight. Tell you, he's the one buying up most of the stock.
That's-
Him and his daughter.
His daughter. Who's his daughter?
Well, that's a beautiful Mrs. Dowry.
Sorry, I couldn't tell over your southern accent. How do you say her last name?
Dowry.
Dari?
Yeah.
I look at the sheriff. I just want to like look at him. See if he notices me.
Notice me.
I mean, he's been sort of watching, but he's
Is he
more,
still got his eye on him?
Yeah, that he's more concerned with that situation.
Didn't we just walk out?
Yeah, he's been watching you walk out, and he's sort of
Well, it's
watching.
more of like me leading him.
Yeah. He's just sort of watching, and he has his head turned at this point, and he's just watching out the window. So.
So once he's gone, who's the sheriff's attention on?
No, he's watching them from out the window.
Oh, he can still see them from out the window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as they're walking to the general store.
You know, there's a thing called walking up and asking.
No, I'm trying to look for it. I'm trying to see.
All right.
I want to see if I can notice something.
What are you guys doing in the meantime?
I'm leading him to the shop.
All right. You get to the shop and.
Take him up to the front counter and shove him in front of it and say, apologize.
I apologize, and then I turn
What
around and
for?
walk away.
What for? I grab your arm.
I apologize for business.
Specific.
Bad business.
He says, "All right, thank you very much." And he's like, sort of he just sort of goes back pretending like he's cleaning the shelves because he wasn't before, now he is.
Not good enough. Give half back.
Like, he's sort of like the businessman at the general store owner is sort of like,
Give half back.
Reach into my pouch and pull out 10 gold pieces.
thank you.
I let him go.
Will that suffice?
Yes, very much so. Very much so. And the man's sort of just like shivering in his boots.
Will that suffice?
Now look at the shopkeeper. Favor done.
Yes, very much so. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes.
One more bullet.
Roll for intimidation.
I'm not trying to intimidate.
No, it's unintentional, but roll for intimidation.
Okay. I mean, it's gonna be low, so it's gonna be like a 9 or plus 3, so 12. No.
Roll with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Okay. It's still gonna be 12.
It's a
Dude.
12.
All right. Well, I guess that fair is fair. Here you go. He's not even like making eye contact with you at all. He's just like.
Can we make this clear? I'm the only one that uses a gun.
Alright. And then I basically just go over to my mount and I just start fiddling with the bullet.
He's like, "Doo-doo-doo." He's just sort of shining something in the back. You know, there's a jar of like candy or whatever. All right. So what's the rest of you lot doing?
What else do I notice in the tavern?
Well, it seems to be just the sheriff, the barkeep. Slow day. There's a guy passed out on the table. Next to his drink. Other than that, there's not much going on. Seems to be a very slow day.
I walk up to the counter. Bartender, something light?
All right, miss. Here. And he pours out this clear liquid. He's like, this is more your speed. Hands you a gin and tonic.
To be honest, I thought that was water.
Bartender, what's the heaviest thing you have?
Something that their cat had. Yes.
May I try it?
I slide you my drink.
Okay, I'll drink it.
It's not for those with weak stomachs.
I'll try it. Natural 20
You're fucking with me.
plus 3.
You just chug that thing straight up and just slam the glass down.
Pleasure doing business. I'm gonna go back to the back of the room.
Bartender is somewhat impressed.
Dear
What in tarnation?
God. Well, there goes my drink. Bartender, give me something else.
Well, what are you looking for? Something a little lighter? Something smooth?
What do you like?
Well, me? I'm not a drinker myself. I don't try my own product. Don't want to end up like that there fella. He sort of points at the guy who's passed out on the table.
Give me something right in the middle.
Well, all right then. He whips out just a. It seems like a brandy of some sort, but it's seems to be less dark in color.
So people are placing bets on who's gonna die first.
Are you serious?
They're gonna say Estella's gonna die
Estella's
first.
die first.
That's one of my friends saying that. So
Oh, shit! Alright, well, any constitution rolls for this drink, or?
You can, yeah. Go ahead. What's your?
That's a 9.
I mean, it's fine. You're fine with that. You chug it with relative ease.
I'm just pissed I got a fucking 8.
You just got a little bit of a buzz as you do. All right. So,
Oh,
anything?
how much do I owe for all these drinks?
Well, that'll run you 2 silver pieces.
There you are.
And you,
Lot of
little
gold
missy,
coin.
is he paying for you?
Yeah.
And then that'll be 3.
I pull out my.
Thank you very much. He places all of them in his back pocket.
Well, I only have gold pieces.
Oh, and he reaches into his back pocket, sort of counts out the silver, and gives them back to you and takes the gold.
So I'd be left with 7 Perfect.
Alright.
What are the rest of you doing in the meantime?
I am sliding jerky under my mount's cloak.
All right.
I'm probably back in the tavern.
All right. So the Dragonborn has gone back to the tavern, and the sheriff's just when he went into the store. I want to make clear when the Dragonborn went into the store, sheriff sat back down. When he came into the tavern, he stood up again.
I walk over to the sheriff and I ask him, so, what kind of gun you use?
This one right here, he sort of whips it out of his belt and does like a sort of flourish with it.
Nice. See, I prefer, and I whip mine out.
I mean, they're
Good.
pretty much the same make.
Well, because I also have a rifle.
Yeah.
So, I pull out my rifle and both my pistol at the same time.
All right. It seems a little excessive, don't you think?
Well, I mean, one's for long range, and one's just because I like it.
If you're a good enough shot, you don't need no range.
It's true, but I don't know. They both hold a special place in my heart.
Well, to each their own. He sort of puts his gun back away.
So,
And
other
then-
than the cattle situation, anything else funky around here?
Like I said, was with that there feller over there. Haven't noticed anything in particular. At least not in my parts.
Well, it seems like our Birdman over there sorted out that situation. So, mostly it's just the cattle.
Well, that puts me in a good mood. First person I was gonna check back in with was Sue. So, thank you very much. I'll be heading that way now.
So are we.
And might as well come with me. I'll show you the way.
Perfect.
Sheriff sort of leads you out.
Birdman, Stella.
He
Well,
tips
I'm not-
his his
are
hat
you the
sort of.
tavern?
Yeah, we're walking out of the tavern. So.
Alright, once he says, like, Birdman, I'd, like, shuffle the jerky away.
All right.
Could be changed.
Fullest.
To show the picture.
We don't have.
Birdman, Stella, Bolus. Let's gonna move on.
All right.
We ride.
Alright, well, I'll walk.
I hop on my mount.
All right. The mount's sort of walking along, sort of wonky for a horse, but you know, you can't really tell because it's covered in drapes, or rather, a large blanket. And okay, dog. Anyways. Sorry, I'm reading the chat as well.
Yeah, I'm also reading the
I'm
chat.
keeping tabs on it. So, you're walking, following the sheriff.
See, I'm not looking at the chat. I'm a little afraid.
We love you already, no homo.
That's Skylar, isn't it?
Hmm?
That's Skylar.
Which one?
Skylar.
Yeah, that's him.
Knew it.
Fucking
Yes.
asshole.
So,
Oh,
you continue walking down between the two buildings. There's a couple houses along the way,
your friend made this.
Oh, nice.
and sort of there's a couple of stands out in front of the houses selling produce. And as you walk out, sort of houses get more sparse as you travel further out. And the road starts to curve, going off of what it originally was, which was more of a straight and narrow path. It curves out, leading up a hill. This house.
Mhm.
And sort of near the base of this house, or this hill, there's a large fence on the house. With cows all about. So, well, that's her up ahead. I'm gonna go see if any trouble with her. So, sheriff walks straight in, opens the gate up. He says, just make sure not to release any of the cows. She'll get very peeved at you, make him pasture them yourself.
Alright, well, thank you, Sheriff. And by the way, what's your name?
Henry. Henry Dowry.
Lord.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Henry.
Alright. Anyways, he continues walking up. He yells, "Hey Sue, you there?" You sort of hear a yell from inside. "Yeah, Henry, I'm in here. I got a strange one for you. Another one of the weird disintegrating ones." He says, "Well, looks like we got us a lead." Sort of starts into a short jog as he sort of tightens his gloves on his hands. And you run up the hill, sort of to where the barn is, alongside the side of the house. You see this woman with tight ponytails, too, off to the side. Brown hair, human lady, wearing overalls. Says, "Well, here it is, Sheriff." And you can see this just smell just radiating off of here, death and decay. And the flesh on this cow is just stretched very, like, coarsely, like it had been dried out upon the actual cow itself.
Nice.
The bones sticking out in places.
Nice. It's disgusting. Good to know. Alright.
Luckily, this one didn't disintegrate all the way. Might get something off of it.
Can I roll a medicine check on it?
A what?
A medicine check?
Yes.
Also, I would like to look to the sky and see if there is.
Fucking feels
You
bad.
notice a couple of
Wait, what did you get?
winged creatures just
7.
sort of floating about. You assume to be birds, a little large, if anything,
We're all
possibly
like
eagles.
And then
They
I
were at the
I would like
beginning
to
of the
try
game.
it.
We should've
First
saved
roll I
them.
made was a
Nature,
20.
We should have saved those
you know,
20s.
Just spiritually see if my path is alright.
Roll.
I rolled like 3 20s.
Roll for nature.
Yeah, roll for nature check.
Alright, 'cause
Would
I've got a 4
investigation
nature.
also be vital here?
Yes.
So, a 18.
All right.
18.
Okay, so you rolled a 18. So, Aurier sort of sits down in this meditative stance, putting his fingers crossed, putting his index on his thumb together. And he sort of just rolls his eyes back and starts rocking back and forth.
I don't think I want to know what that boy's doing, but
And you find out that these are not birds, but you can tell. They're clearly something a bit out of the ordinary. Something definitely not good.
Alright. I stand up. I try to, how far, like, in the sky are they?
They're really far.
Does he do like the Doctor Strange thing where he just like starts moving?
No, he's sort of just like rotating his upper torso.
I also like that I found a way to put Infinity War into this. So.
Of course you did.
Alright. I go up to him. How far?
how far? What?
I point to your rifle.
What would you say the rate is?
I'm gonna look that up. You should have this.
I know I should.
I
think it's
point
on
to
the.
the birds in the sky and I just say, bad.
I'll pull out my light crossbow, and I'll shoot one.
Well,
Alright.
how far are they?
Well, they're like 500 feet away.
So that's what I'm saying, like, how far for his gun?
I think it reaches.
I don't
It
think
doesn't
it
reach.
reaches
doesn't?
500.
No, it doesn't.
What is it, like 100 feet? Is it like a longbow?
For a longbow, it actually goes as far as a musket, from what I understand, which is 120, You'd be rolling with disadvantage at 480. So.
Oh my god. Yeah, no.
I mean, you can attempt the shot. You'd be at a disadvantage with it.
And are they like perched on anything, or are they flying?
They're flying. They seem to be flying southward.
Very bad.
Shut up, Warren. I'm not walking the dog
Nice.
today.
Wait, what?
Sorry, I can't
understand you.
Alright, I just kind of wave it off and I just say, "I'll be back." And then I just
Did
go
you say
over
that?
to my mount and I
I'm pretty sure
start
it's
running
okay,
towards them.
because
Alright.
that's what we mentioned to Juan.
I'm just
I don't think it's
running their
bad.
direction.
All right,
Okay.
you heard the
I think
man.
it's okay.
The Birdman mounts up on his blanketed horse and starts charging down the hill and further away from the town,
Mhm.
southward, chasing after these birds. Sue's just sort of baffled, just like, what's his deal?
He just does whatever he wants.
We kind of let the boy run around and have his fun.
Alright, I'm gonna have to start texting you.
Oh, wow, what a
My
shame.
notifications. It won't give me.
All right, someone self-advertise their stream.
I do what I already did.
Do it again.
All right. So anything you guys want to do? You were rolling medicine checks.
No.
What'd you roll?
7.
7. I mean, you can't tell what the heck happened to these cattle.
Can I roll for medicine?
I was about to
Absolutely.
ask. Oh my god. Come on.
I got a 14.
They're going fast.
Alright, well, like, how long would it take me to, like, get near them?
I can't find a reliable
Well,
source for them.
you'd be chasing them for a couple hours.
I think it's on
so-
D&D Beyond.
Isn't it?
I
They
just,
sort of disappear
what are you looking for?
into the
This one?
mountains in the
Is it
south.
okay.
Small
Page won't load
hillocks.
properly.
Yeah, it would be a hunting rifle.
Okay. I guess
Here,
I'll
I'll look.
stop chasing after them, like, I'd say after, like, a good minute, if I can gauge that I'm not gonna reach them
Mm-hmm.
by mount.
Okay, yeah, I see now.
And then I just kind of, like, try to remember what
So
their
what's
shape
the
looks
range?
like as best as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 for
And then I
every
pat my mouth
disadvantage
and
range.
point to them, and I just whisper, "Bad."
Bad.
And then
So-
I'd
so-
start back off.
So roughly how high in the sky are these birds?
They're like 500.
500.
You would take disadvantage. Like hard.
But they're pretty much already gone.
Pretty
Yeah.
much already gone? Alright.
So it seems it's a problem with the birds, according to...
Your
Uh,
bird.
Yeah.
Well,
But I would just rush on back after that.
Alright. So,
But what happened when we saw that other cow? That one had no birds on it, right? And it was decaying right in front of our eyes.
well, Sue says, well, I actually found them like this. Seems to happen in the dead of night. If it is those birds, then that's when they seem to be most active.
Maybe they give it off and they let it sit, and then eventually it eats them.
to make it clear though, like when we passed by that first one and it was decaying in front of our eyes, no birds were there, right?
Well, I looked into the sky. That's how I saw them.
Mm-hmm.
So
But for the first one that we passed by, the
Yeah, no,
three of
there
us,
weren't any birds.
It was literally just decaying in front of our eyes.
Mhm. Ooh, pizza. Yeah, sure.
Hmm.
Grazie, Mirico.
Well, I don't know if it's the birds, because 3 of us saw that one earlier and it was going right in front
I mean,
of our own eyes.
It's possible it's spreading some sort of sickness to the cows.
It's true, it could be.
And then that cow just, we caught it at the time it was dying.
Well, that could possibly be it. Anyways, thank you for informing us of the problem. I'll try to see what I can do. Get someone to fix that for me. I'm not much for going beyond taking these cows into town, selling and whatnot. Anyways,
when describing they're kind of bad, how, like, would you say, like, cursed or evil?
it doesn't seem malicious by nature, right? It just seems like what how they seem to be by nature is evil.
Okay. So it's like their nature is inherently evil. It's not
Yes.
that they're by choice being evil.
Yes.
Okay.
There's just something off about the presence they give.
Okay.
What kind of birds are they?
You can tell from that distance.
Would I know what they are?
Damn. Alright, well. You said they seem to be possibly acting up during the night, right?
Yeah, I would say so. That seems to be happens around midday when the cows finally collapse.
Well, what if we, I don't know, stayed here and then during the night went and checked on the cows?
I mean, sure.
Would
Right,
you be
think
alright
about it.
with that, man?
I suppose so. If you can manage to solve the problem, might even give you a reward for it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anyone have any other ideas?
Would I be back by this time? I said only like went like I would gauge how far away they were like after a good minute if I wasn't getting any closer than I just
Yeah, you're back by now.
Okay.
So if we're holding up at the barn and watching the barn, I would like to stay out and watch at night, and someone should be inside watching.
Alright. Roll perception.
Are we going at night, or is this just roll perception?
This is just roll perception.
16.
Well,
Hello?
yeah, everyone roll. I suppose.
Fucking dick.
I got 2 too. So
Oh my god.
Nate.
Hey, remember when we blew our load in the beginning?
You don't need to.
So my total was a 6 as well.
Oh, whispers.
Oh boy.
Wait, what were we rolling for?
Perception.
Oh, I got an 11.
Right.
Alright. You have plus 6.
I have plus 16 perception, yeah.
About how far would you say that
Are you
is?
proficient in it?
He's like
Yep.
near
I am too.
or
I only have plus 4.
the gate,
Oh.
so to speak.
So,
So, like, 60
Would
feet?
my mount roll?
No.
So like 60
Or
feet?
if it did, it'd roll with disadvantage because it has a giant blanket over it.
True.
Like, feet-wise, how far are we saying?
Say a couple hundred feet.
No one look at the gate, but the Dragonborn from earlier is at the gate watching us.
You're saying he followed us up here?
Yeah, and he's watching us right now.
Maybe turn good.
Why would he be watching from a distance instead of interacting with us?
Afraid. Embarrassed. Spineless.
Seems a little odd to me.
Damn.
Well, I kind of can agree with Birdman there, which was pretty funny. And you could be right. He could just be afraid of us.
I speak to him.
John goes, oh shit.
Grabs my arm, leads me to them.
Alright.
Apologize.
Alright.
He's gonna walk up and grab you by the ear.
I'm gonna hop on my mount and walk over.
Alright, you see that the bird is heading straight for you.
Not that aggressively. Like I'm just kind of
Yeah,
trotting
like
along.
he's trotting along on his rather sizable stout mount, trotting directly towards you.
Damn, Dr. Seuss over here.
Okay, that was an unintentional rhyme, but I'll go with it.
Actually, it wasn't a rhyme, because stout mount. 'cause mount
Stout
isn't-
mount.
Stout, not stout.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's not stout. It's
Stoic.
stout.
Stoic.
Instead of stoic.
Yeah.
Stoic.
Direct.
Stoic.
I'm interested to see how
Donkey!
this plays out.
Donkey. Okay.
Alright, anyways. Gotta get back together.
Swamp.
So
Okay.
professional.
Scuffed.
I'm professional. So,
Alright, so I walk over to him. And
Anything you want to do?
No, I'm just gonna wait for him.
All right.
why here?
Just watching.
You like to join us?
I'm watching the birds.
If you don't mind me.
Of course. I gesture for him to hop on my mount.
I hop on his mount.
His mount has feathers. You can feel it underneath the blanket.
Alright, and then I just trot back over. And then once we're there, I just kind of hop on down. Why take money from man earlier?
Just a job.
about to run like 10 feet.
I don't have to walk, I won't, damn it.
He literally just doesn't use his legs.
Not if I don't need to.
I love how like caveman he is. He's like, Birdman no use legs. Mount I go.
what's 10 feet? So wait, question. When you walked over to him, did you get off the mount?
No, I stayed on
You
the
stayed
mount.
on the mount?
And that would have been.
Get off to get back
No,
on.
once we got back over to you guys, I hopped off the mount.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I just kind of like pet its neck to Delta's like, calm down.
All right. You ride back. You reach the barn. Chance. Estella! Bolus. And
You join us.
Yes.
and Sue are waiting there. So's the sheriff.
Oh shit.
He gives you the eye. He's like, well, everyone can have a change of heart. And he sort of just walks down. He's like, I'm sure these fine folks have you covered. Thank you again for dealing with this.
I go to shake his hand.
Walks down the hill, down the road. Seems to be heading back to town.
Right. But I go to shake your hand. Friend.
Friend?
I shake his hand too and I say, well, it's nice to have someone I can have eye contact with.
Sorry, God, I thought you were gonna say, well, it's high noon somewhere in the world.
Well, no. No, but I say,
Copyright?
and we're sued. No, I say, like, well, I don't have to bend down and make eye contact with you.
I look him directly in the eyes.
So Aurier is like, head tilted up, looking straight at you, second chance.
This better.
Alright.
Alright, I look back down.
Question. If he's on his mount, is he like...
Oh no, I hopped off once we got
No, I'm asking, like, if he's on his mount, are we eye level then?
Then you'd be eye level, yeah.
That's great. He never gets off his mount.
Oh,
He's
my
just like,
mount's about like 6 feet high.
Oh yeah, that's true.
what?
Yeah.
Can I roll to try to see what it is?
Go ahead. Anything you want to do?
It was almost a 19.
Me?
What would that be?
Anything you wanna do.
Investigation
Yeah, I guess.
or perception?
Either or. Doesn't matter.
I'll go with investigation because I have a.
It would be
proficiency in it.
investigation.
No, it's not. It's perception because I have proficiency in it. 13.
I did research on this actually.
It's technically investigation, yeah.
Just let him have a 13.
Let him have his 13. It's not gonna matter anyways.
You do notice it's not a horse.
Oh no, I could tell from it being 6 foot.
Stout, wide, large, broad shoulders.
It's an ostrich.
I think it's a giraffe.
Alright. Large, broad shoulders. You can see the feet sticking out from underneath it.
What do they look
underneath
like?
the blanket. seems like the paws of a lion in front, and the claws of an eagle at the back.
I hope that was caught on stream. Is it a griffin?
Fire.
That's what you notice.
That's what I notice.
With
Say,
it being-
Birdman. What kind of mount is that?
No matter. You not know.
Well, guess we'll find out in another campaign. Let's continue.
Thank God. Goodbye, F.
Press F to pay respects, chat.
Alright, anyways.
Why so curious?
Alright.
Well, you know, it's 6 foot tall. As tall as me.
Well, you know, curiosity killed the cat.
Well,
Wise
But,
man.
but generosity brought it back.
Satisfaction brought it back.
It's generosity.
See, that made like everything 10 times better because I'm a tabaxi.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
This
So-
is the part of the podcast where we explain the jokes.
Alright, so, I mean, Knights.
Oh, I get it.
It's sort of coming down to.
Oh my God.
It's sort of. The sun's setting right now, by the way. So it's night's gonna be upon you soon.
All right. I'll
I think it's already here.
Okay, ha.
I'll set up camp sort of outside the barn. Once it gets fully dark, I'll start
Are there
walking
any nearby
around.
trees?
Huh?
Are there any nearby trees?
There's a singular tree sort of farther down the hill.
Alright, how big is it?
It's
What
like
fruit
a
does it bear?
pears.
The fruit of labor.
Does it?
No, it's an apple tree.
Okay, well that was my assumption. I wanted to make sure.
It's a average sized apple tree.
What kind of apples?
Would I be able to like sit in it and nobody see me?
Yeah, for the most
Are
part.
they granny apples?
Or
What the fuck kind of? Why does it matter what kind of apples they have?
Because maybe I'm hungry.
No, they're the red ones.
They're the red ones.
The red ones.
alright.
Oh, that's too sweet. But there's
So-
2 types of red ones.
Oh my! Could you please just stop?
Can
Right.
I'd like to pick an apple.
Well, you gotta walk over to it first.
Well, I'd like to walk over and pick an apple.
I was gonna.
Are you gonna
Can I
climb
roll
up the
for
tree?
Can I? I'm a
Yeah.
cat. Yes. Can I roll for perception to see which one is the ripest apple?
Go ahead.
Please be a 20. Oh, it's a 3.
Give
It was
it.
almost a 19.
Sadly, most of the apples aren't ripe, seeing that it is out of season.
Dun dun dun.
The
We're gonna get copyright strike. Doo.
Anyways, yeah, no, it's like fall, dude.
Well, what is it?
Well,
Hey, I have a what is this? I got a +0 in nature. So how was I supposed to know?
Alright, so I would just kind of like tell the group, I'll be by tree, and then I just take my mount over it.
Who's gonna watch inside?
Oh, if I watch from inside, is there like a second floor to the barn?
Yeah, there is.
Is there a window there?
Oh yeah,
So I can.
you could do
I
that.
yep, I'll go there.
All right.
So-
I knew exactly where I was going.
what are you guys doing here?
That's a great question. That's a great question.
Oh my god. Yeah, you wouldn't know.
You know, I ask myself that every
We're watching the barn, make sure cattle's safe.
Well, to catch you up
I
on
see.
speed,
And everybody listening at home.
it seems to me that all these cattle are dying. So, we want to figure out what's going on with them.
I see.
Professional stream, ladies and gentlemen. Professional stream.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Anyways,
Oh, I see what's going on there. A little
Hey,
bit
now-
of behind the scenes
yeah,
action.
there is behind the scenes action. It's none of your business. Got to keep the mystery going, you know.
Wow.
Anyways, so
Lucky, let me text you. Oh shit, I don't have your number.
Oh, how unfortunate. You can text my Discord.
That's what I was gonna do.
anyways, So,
Yo, it went off like
who's taking
3
first
times.
watch?
I mean,
Anything?
I'll stay up and I'll just kind of like survey the area. Where
We have
from where I
elves,
am,
so I mean.
We have elves.
Yeah, you have plenty of elves, so you should be able to, maintain a solid watch.
I'll be up on the middle watch.
All right. Who's taking first watch?
I could take first watch.
Anyone else want to take first watch, or just
I'll take it.
you're not
You're
playing?
not a character.
Dumb fuck.
You're the dumbest sack of shit here. That's the equivalent of someone yelling at God's angel, right?
Whereas
You're assuming he's an angel. Please, he's like the imp of our quest. Okay.
He's a daemon.
Yep. Pim? Is he back?
Pim, Mitt,
It was
what? Sorry, inside joke. You guys wouldn't understand.
PMI?
All right. So who's third watch?
I guess I could take third watch.
All right. So
That's
Bell
just the
wants to-
dragonborn that was following us.
All right. So you're gonna stay up all night.
Yeah.
All right.
That's one does.
You're taking first watch as well, or
But key element is I'm surveying the area, but I'm not really watching the area. I'm more looking at the sky.
okay.
So wait a minute. To make this clear, because she's a half elf, does she need to sleep or no?
No, half elves don't.
I believe half
Well,
elves do.
I'm
sleep.
not a half elf. I'm a wood elf.
She's a wood elf.
She has
Oh,
trance.
I'm sorry.
I'm the half elf.
You're the half elf.
I do need sleep. Half elves do need sleep. They can go
Is
into
that
their
racism?
trance.
Yeah, that was racism. Racist.
Okay. Well, if he's going up on third watch, I'm not sleeping after I get up on my watch.
All right. So
For the first time ever, second chances, no clue what's going on.
all right. So second chance and Estella sort of sharing the first one. So,
All right.
If there's anything you want to talk about or anything you want to do in the night, or
It's
just,
like therapy session.
So it's just her and I up at this point?
yeah.
I once killed a man.
I haven't heard that name in years.
Tried running away too.
How'd it feel?
Well, at that point in time, it felt good.
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 Why is that?
Well, man was a bastard to me. Real piece of shit. If, our sleeping companions wouldn't fucking laugh.
I'm sorry. The Twitch chat is.
Oh God. Oh God.
How did it
Oh.
feel? Wheeze.
They're already shipping characters together.
Gross.
Wow.
Anyways.
There's only one girl in the party.
For those that are listening, in real life, Second Chance, the player, me, and the player of Estelle are siblings. So please don't fucking say this.
Now you're just gonna instigate it more, bro.
What have you done?
Oh my God.
It's not-
See, Skylar.
Yeah, it's not only incest but pedophilia. So
Yeet! I couldn't reach across
You
the
can't say that it's not only incest and pedophilia. Yell yeet and then high five.
Well, we just did. Back to story mode. Minecraft story mode.
good game, by the way.
What?
Okay,
Okay.
can we get back on
All right.
track?
All right.
We're wasting up.
This is not scuffed.
Of course it is. We'll edit all this out.
No, you won't.
No, we won't.
Have I seen anything so far?
Go ahead and roll perception.
Appreciate it. Natural one, dude. Dude, I rolled a natural one on that.
You notice nothing, man.
I'm just staring up at the sky.
You're just staring up at the sky. Black as
All I
can
did
be.
was.
My character would resituate himself and then just hop back down, I guess.
All right. anything.
I go up towards the house where everybody else is.
All right.
Oh, should we
Chance.
roll for perception to see if we see?
Yeah, you guys should roll for perception as well.
Ooh.
18.
All right.
That's
Good
fairly-
roll. Almost
fairly
a 20.
decent.
Also an
18.
18.
Yeah.
Starry night. However, moderate amount of stars. It's not like the most beautiful thing you've seen.
What constellations can I see?
Yes.
All right.
What constellations can I see? Yes.
All right.
Can I see the Big Dipper?
Oh no. Sure.
Does the
I
Big
don't
Dipper?
know.
Wait, question. Does the Big Dipper exist?
Yeah, it's called the large ladle.
I was literally thinking the large ladle. Okay. So I see the large ladle. Do I see the silver spoon?
The little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you coming home soon? I don't know when, but we'll get together then. What? Sorry. Anyway,
Wait.
'Cause the cat's in the
does
cradle
the moon
and the silver
hit
spoon.
my eye like a big pizza pie?
no, that's a moray.
Oh my god, can we stop?
What just happened?
Sorry, I had to break
Never,
out
never look at Twitch chat again. That's what I've learned from this.
All right.
Thomas went home because he has seen everything.
God has left the chat.
All right.
So, I don't see any constellations except the large ladle. But what do I see in the fields? Do I see any birds? Do I
You see the cows sleeping, grazing, going about their cow business.
No one's cow tipping.
No one's cow tipping.
Good. Because I just like
Nothing
Nice
of
clear
note
shot on
really
them.
going on. Amongst there, the wind's blowing across the field.
I'm waiting for the butt.
No.
No butt.
No butt.
Man, it's a sad day for me. All right.
That's why middle watch is the best watch.
Middle watch. How do you know? How do you know though? Maybe
It's always middle watch.
It is. It is. You're part of the behind the scenes crew.
Dude, we're already getting fan art.
No.
What?
What?
No, no.
My friend just drew this.
Oh God, it's begun.
That's a good drawing, man.
That is good.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
a
solid.
couple of my friends are already starting, so. So, anyways,
So we don't really. Does our conversation end with that?
You were the ones who interrupted it.
You can keep having your
You
conversation.
can keep having your conversation if you want.
Where are we? Alright. You know, I killed a man. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
So are they? Is everybody else inside the house right now?
Yeah, they're all sleeping.
These
in
two
the
are
barn.
asleep. We're on watch.
All right. I'd knock on the door of the house.
How do you knock? Well, you're not. They're not actually in the house. They're in the barn.
Okay.
You just knocked on the.
I still knock on the house.
Sue wakes up. She's like, "What?
What the fuck do you want?
I still knock.
I still not."
Yeah.
All right. There's no response. Apparently, Sue's a very heavy sleeper.
All right.
I knock louder.
Not that. So I guess I'd shrug my shoulders because I have no idea where they are. But I guess I. And so, if I'm facing the house right now, what's to my right? Like, is the barn over towards the right with like the cattle and stuff, or is that the other way?
The barn's to the left.
Okay.
The tree was to the right.
All right. So I came from this way.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess I go over towards the cattle.
All right.
Um,
Cows are sleeping for the most part. There's just a few that are grazing. But
I want to check on the ones that are grazing.
all right.
So I like go up to them and can I roll for animal handling?
Go ahead.
That's a nat 1. Rolling like shit right now.
They just sort of skirt away from
Yeah.
you.
All right, I guess I just shrug my shoulders and it's not a good night.
Wait, because it's a 1, can he step in shit?
Yeah, my guy probably won't care.
Yes, he steps in shit as well.
Thank you.
All right,
Now I control the story. Continue.
all right. I guess I let out a little bird whistle from my mount to like come follow,
All right.
and then I start walking towards the barn.
Your large mount sort of walks over to you.
I guess I'll. This time I guess I'll lead it over there.
Alright.
She's been camming all day.
Alright.
So, walk over towards the barn.
Alright. You get to the barn door.
Knock. I just...
You guys hear
I
it.
head downstairs, open the barn door. See anything?
No. Just stars.
They're lovely, aren't they?
Can be.
Sexual
Ship it.
tension.
Oh, now it's another ship happening.
What have you done? See the big, large ladle?
Don't know.
This entire party's just
Well,
gonna have an orgy.
Show him. It's that one right there. Do you know what a constellation is?
What word?
All right. Well, see you in the morning.
I hand him the bullet that I got earlier.
Oh, thank you.
Hmm.
Where'd you get this from?
Bad businessman, apologize. I get reward.
I twirl it between my fingers, my big cat paws. Thank you. Well, I tip my hat. See you in the morning.
Quiet.
Tips fedora.
Right.
The sun is in the north.
You see mount?
Excuse me?
You see mount.
No?
I point to my mount.
Yeah, what about it?
What? See?
I don't know.
Roll deception.
19.
Oh.
I mean, I guess I'll roll against it.
Yeah.
I got to.
Oh, that gives me an
Man,
unnatural
I'm not gonna
20.
I'm not gonna know that he's deceiving me.
Yeah. You have no idea.
I'm gonna be real, I didn't know what you said, so I just said I don't know.
That's why you deceive so well.
Because you didn't even know.
Right.
Careful with where looking. Could find something they don't want to. And then I just kind of like nod my head and I just start walking back.
Alright.
I come downstairs and ask, everything all right down here?
Yes.
Never met. What name?
Thank you, Sky.
Stella, nice to meet you.
Stella!
Are you gonna do
Sky-
that
I
every
think
time
Sky
you
and
say your
Sky.
name?
Yes.
No.
Skyfire, I think. Yeah, Skyfire.
You see mount?
Quake.
You see mount?
Yeah, I see him.
And? What see?
I'm out.
And I just walk back to the mount.
That's not even deception, it's just the truth.
Yeah.
Alright,
Seems to be satisfied with that answer.
Thanks for the bullet. Be sure to keep it for good use.
Alright. So your watch passes without really much going on. So I believe that it was Folus's
Mm-hmm.
turn to watch.
It's always the middle night, guys, I'm telling you. Now I get to roll perception.
Can I reroll?
Yeah. But you're starting to get a little bit tired.
Alright, well I rolled a 23.
Okay. Roll a 23.
9.
Stars are beautiful out. Wind.
Does he see the large ladle?
Yes, he sees the large ladle.
Good.
What is it
That, that means you're good.
Large ladle.
Dude, it's the Big Dipper, but not.
It's the Big Dipper, but it's a ladle.
But it's a ladle, like it actually should be.
A small spoon.
The small spoon.
It's like the kinetic knife.
Alright, hey,
The 1,000-degree knife.
listen, motherfuckers, we gotta do this.
The fucking fork.
It's just all kitchen
Hey,
instruments.
back on track.
Family friendly.
Sorry, I've lost my composure.
Composture?
Come on,
Yes.
God, you can do it.
Composure.
It's like being back at work.
Cat poster.
Yeah. All right. So,
Yeah, I've got a composture in my room.
what'd you roll again?
9.
9. And what'd you roll?
23.
23. So, you notice the winds blowing, lovely constellations.
You know, stuff you'd see if you weren't
You
blind.
notice something coming from the south.
Alright,
Large shapes in the sky, blocking out several of the constellations.
Do I recognize it?
Not the little
Seems to be the same shapes as before.
All right.
Papa Blast.
I'll let out a whistle, like a bird whistle almost, for people to wake up.
Everyone roll perception.
Uh-oh.
I'm already up.
I have like
Is that
Yeah.
This
change
is
it?
to see if you actually hear the signal as anything
Okay.
other than like, standard bird
Okay.
whistling.
Wait, everyone?
Yeet!
Yeah.
Alright.
-1.
-1.
You get some minus.
You
I have a
-2
-2 perception.
Oh,
Holy
damn.
Oh my god.
So you go
It
blind.
startles him awake and he cowers in fear. 6.
That's a 12
Alright.
for you, right?
He's
So,
got-
I mean,
Yep.
all
Oh,
of you except for Belmont. Wake up.
Alright, I keep my eyes on the shapes. Are they coming towards us?
Do I notice that he hasn't woken up?
Yeah,
Can I wake him?
sure.
1.
That one.
You're asleep, dude.
Hey, Belmont, wake up.
It's like I'm poking him with my gun.
Time to go to school.
Wake up. Wake up.
Alright, but
Wait, how
5
long?
more
How long
minutes.
has this been since their shift started?
It's been about like 8 hours, or not 8 hours. That would be
like 2 hours.
since their shift started, then it'd be about like 3 hours in.
Okay.
To start.
But are the shapes coming towards us, like towards the farm?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm watching them.
All right.
It's zombie cat.
I go over to the whistle.
All right.
How do you get there?
I get on my mount.
Sorry, sir. You do not have one.
Damn it.
Then I just simply wait.
I shall not walk.
What's the problem?
Alright. At this point, since I'd see them, I'd have my spear out. And I just kind of like point up to them and just...
You got a spear? That's pretty badass.
I just point up
Who
to
has
them.
guns? Honestly.
Like, so I point up to them and I'm like, bad.
Man, all these fucking losers with their
Do I
guns.
see the? Okay.
Yeah, you do now.
Do I
back?
see the spear?
Back? Oh,
Yeah,
they're
you
back.
do.
Okay.
Yes.
Here's a badass spear.
What color is it?
It's got an obsidian tip and it's made out of oak wood, so it's kind of a darkish red type. And it's
So
got...
it's like if you took 2 blocks of oak wood and an obsidian
Duh.
in a crafting
That's
table.
good.
That's what you would get.
Don't.
Nice.
Minecraft.
I had to put it in Minecraft terms because he said oak wood
Good job.
and obsidian.
So,
Other than-
There's 2.
but
Knock on wood.
can I gauge how high they are? Like, I assume it's kind of dark, so it'd be kind of hard, but is there any way that I can, like, gauge, like, maybe, like, 100, 200 feet?
Yeah, can we find a rough estimate of how far away they are?
Well, you guys haven't come down yet.
All right.
Well, he said he went to it.
He went to it.
Well, there's also a window in the top area, so they could possibly.
Well, they'd have to, well, I mean,
Yeah.
I would assume that they'd see me first.
Yeah.
And I'm keeping my voice low to him.
Where is it?
So basically, in the barn, he walks out and goes to the tree. The 2 of us are there.
I was
looking
outside
up
the barn.
Oh,
No,
were you
I'm
outside?
just outside the front door.
Oh, okay. So we're just like looking down from the window, just looking at you.
I guess.
So I'm still asleep.
No, he woke you up. Or
No.
no,
No,
you
he
didn't.
didn't
You're still
wake me
asleep.
You're still
Okay.
asleep. Yeah.
I forgot. He rolled a nat 1 on me.
Are they getting closer, like downwards, or are they just flying over?
They
Wait.
seem to be approaching the barn.
What would it
or
be?
rather, the farm.
What would it be to wake someone up? Would that be like?
Performance, maybe.
I think you just slap them.
Like,
Well,
do something.
It's not that hard to wake people
Is that
up.
strength? Because I have.
Well, you rolled a nat 1 anyway.
You
so.
can just
Apparently, this
shake
guy
them
is
really
a very
hard.
deep sleeper. Okay.
All right, but
Belmont is very, very sleepy boy.
Hey, JJ.
That's no. Why is everyone already liking my character and just making like weird ass fan art from it?
Yeah. It's
All of you in the chat, you better stop.
They're just gonna do it.
Okay.
more.
Can I make a survival check to see if there's any tracks around the barn?
sure.
Okay, and I get advantage from Hunter's Bane. I have advantage on tracking.
Oh.
Oh.
I know.
Blood hunter.
Okay, well the first one's really bad.
Oh.
This
Oh!
9.
There's no tracks, dude. Not that you can see.
I'm so happy I'm a blood hunter.
I point to him and I just say, "Watch mount," and then I just go over to my mount real quick, take out my bow,
Okay.
and then start heading off towards where the birds were going.
All right.
Aren't they
Well,
coming
they're
to us?
coming towards you.
Yeah,
from
but
the
you
south.
said, you said they were coming towards us, towards the cattle, right?
Yeah.
Which the cattle are like a bit in front of us.
Which
so.
there seems to be a group of 5 of them just flying in towards this one cow. That's
All right, so
sleeping.
now that I would see that there are 5, I would go, never mind, take mount with, and then I just hop on my mount.
I get on my mount.
Yeah, I don't trust this. And then,
How far away are they? The birds.
They're like a couple 100 feet, like maybe 200 feet away.
Can I roll to shoot one?
Yeah.
My rifle.
He tried to, and he rolled a 1.
Oh, I got a +7, so 15.
Also roll with disadvantage because it is 200 feet away.
No, my max range is 240.
Oh, is it? Okay, you're good then. What'd you roll?
8 + 7.
15.
15.
Tabaxi have dark vision, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right. Still roll with disadvantage just because you can only see within 60 feet with dark vision.
Yeah.
All right.
That's gonna be a 11.
Yeah.
The 11. Sorry, I have to find them in your book.
Is it in my book?
Yes, it is.
Oh, nice. Cool.
You had the tools at the disposal the whole time. You didn't even know it. Yeah, you miss.
Yeah, I think you.
Yeah, you miss.
Would I hear this gunshot?
Yeah.
Okay, would my
Can
mount
I-
hear it?
Yes.
Wait,
I-
yeah,
Can Lord
Can I-
Belmont?
Can I
roll to see if
roll
you
perception
can
to
use
wake
it.
up to this bullet?
Yes, you have
Come on.
advantage.
Yes, please.
Okay.
17.
Okay, that's
You're
like
good,
14.
you're winning.
Oh, natural 20!
Oh my god! He jumps straight up into the air onto his feet. Let's go, Lord Belmont. He's up and down. He goes, what the fuck was that? He's revving and racing. He's ready to go. Let's go, Lord Belmont.
He wakes up and says, "Gamers, let's get this bread."
Watch the book,
Yes.
because you're aiming it kind of low.
Oh, wait, I'm scared.
No, you don't. No. Bad. Bad. I'll get the squirt bottles. Stupid cat.
You didn't
What
say the
anything
magic word.
happen to my
Please.
mount?
God damn.
Um,
hate this hack of crap.
Well, nothing's. Well, go ahead and roll intimidate or charisma check for the mount, right? Or is it wisdom for intimidation?
Well,
Yeah, it's-
intimidation is a wisdom, right?
Yeah.
It's or saving from it or doing it.
Saving throw.
Oh yeah, I think it'd be
It's
wisdom.
actually
yeah.
no, it's charisma.
It's
Oh.
charisma.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
roll charisma.
Well, let me get out my
Roll
mount.
mount. See if we get spooked by the gunshot or not.
Can I roll with advantage as I'm on its back?
No.
Okay. Well, then this is gonna be fun.
Then when you have to roll to see if it knocks you off, if it gets spooked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'd have to roll acrobatics.
Oh wait.
Not
Not in
one.
one.
Yeah, it's,
Oh my
it's terrifying. It
God.
just
Does its cloak come off?
yeah, it does.
Oh.
See what it is.
Roll acrobatics. See if you land.
Well,
What
or-
is it?
well, can I roll athletics? Because I'm not gonna try and catch myself in midair.
All right. Well.
Or actually, no, acrobatics works.
All right.
So I'll catch myself in
Roll with
midair.
advantage
See, I'm fine because I have a.
for reasons.
Well, that's gonna be a
Plus
26,
seven
just
acrobatics.
flat.
All right. Okay. 26. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So he
Uh,
gets thrown off, but he lands on his feet.
Well, no. At this point, if I see my mouse cloak come off, then screw it. I mean, I just catch myself midair.
All right.
What is it?
He's floating in the air.
What?
There was no mount.
No. He's floating in the air above the mount, which you can see now is a griffin-esque creature without any wings.
Oh, so it's a crappy griffin.
Essentially.
Yo, are you fucking floating? That shit sucks.
So take a furry horse.
Furry.
It's a it's got feathers, dude.
Do I get hungry looking at it because it's got feathers?
No,
Damn.
you're a person, not an actual cat.
Alright, I would kind of lower myself onto the ground and then just start trying to ease it.
Alright. No one's gonna question the fact that he was just floating in the air above his mount after getting flung off.
He's a bird.
He's a bird.
He goes.
Kenkus are flightless though.
Oh, wait. Is he a Kenku or is he an Arakakra?
Arakakras don't exist according to what your characters.
How is he flying? I'm rolling investigation. Where is it? Oh, +0. So I get a 9.
You have that was completely bizarre behavior from what you can assume was a Kenku.
This is cheap.
Dude, I look like someone you would not want to fuck with.
Oh, that's the thing. That's okay.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I saw.
Alright,
Anyways.
do I calm down my mount?
Well, go ahead and roll for
Alright.
that.
Hey, I
Good
was
animal handling.
Remember when I said I'd use the bullet for good use?
11.
Now we got to see what his mount was.
Alright.
So it was.
Because your mount sort of like runs away as far away from the barn.
You say
as
they were at
possible.
least
Okay.
200 feet away?
Huh?
You said they were 200 feet away?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna run,
Mhm.
which is like 60 feet forward, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Um,
Take the dash action.
okay, and I'll try to shoot it, though my dark vision gets, so I'll take disadvantage.
Yeet. Oh, did I yeet it wrong?
1.
Oh, yeah, I yeeted that wrong.
Pew! Completely miss.
Oh, there goes my crossbow bolt.
At least you can pick yours
Alright.
back up. If
Actually,
find
you
it.
didn't completely miss because you did hit something. It was the cow that they were targeting.
Oh.
I was
Are you
waiting
gonna
for
Catch
that.
it
Explain
up
that
in the
one.
morning.
Does this wake Sue up hearing a cow go? Oh wait, did Sue wake up?
No.
I fired a gun. She didn't wake up.
Sue's a very heavy sleeper, apparently.
Damn.
Yeah.
Old bitch.
Alright.
She needs some hearing aids.
Yeah, legit.
This bitch empty.
I would
This
whistle back
became-
the mount one last time just to see if I can get it.
Roll it. Animal handling.
Alright.
Anything you want to do with Stella? What's happening?
Oh, we're not rolling for initiative.
19.
are we?
No, we're not. I think we just
19?
go.
I rolled a
Just go
15 and
with-
then I
Alright.
got a 4.
The mounts calm
Oh,
down
not
now
combat.
Okay.
at this.
Alright, I just kind of like felt to come back.
So are we
What-
in combat or are we out
are
of
we in
combat?
combat yet?
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
You're in
Uh-oh.
combat now. However, they don't seem
One at
to
a
be
time.
engaging on you. They just seem to be.
Well, we have-
on
But
the
we're,
ground.
we're
nice.
kind of
That's it.
engaging in combat because we're fucking firing.
Yeah.
Bing, bing. I literally went when I missed. I fired and I missed. Oh, fucking wieners! I got a 4 and you got a 5.
I got a 2.
19.
4, 5, and 19.
Oh, we have to re-roll. You roll yours.
I didn't- yeah.
I got a 4.
Oh,
Yeah. You
Go
roll
ahead.
first.
okay.
All right.
18. Penis. Damn it. So, okay. So it goes. I always forget the character's name.
Just Ore.
Did you get
Alright.
19 total? You
Alright.
got 20, now natural.
Well, no, that was my second roll to
Alright.
match with him.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So Ore.
Follis.
Follis. No.
Prince.
Oh.
Prince?
Belmont.
Lord Belmont.
Lord,
Lord,
Belmont.
not
Prince.
Prince.
That's why I was like.
Dang it.
I was like,
I'm
what? You're gonna
forgetting.
cast Purple Rain? Then me, and then fucking Estella. Okay.
Thank you.
Is it just her name? Like just yelling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're only allowed to scream it.
Estella.
We're like trying to sneak around. Estella.
All right. So-
Once my mount gets back, I like to mount it.
Your mount gets back.
Should I roll for my mount?
You mount it.
Yeah. What's your mount initiative?
Well, no, the amount counts as your initiative as well. And
Okay.
that. All right. So what do you want to do? And chase after?
I'm gonna go like wherever I see them about to land.
You can barely see them. You don't have dark vision.
That's true.
Yeah, blind bitch.
Well, hey, my mount's thing is off and it gains perception now.
All right. So,
So
what are you gonna do with that?
Would it see them at all?
Yes.
All right.
As you said, you trained it.
All right.
to go after things.
I just I whistle the command for it to chase after whatever we're hunting.
All right. You see the large, like griffin-esque creature, and Aurier riding in towards these weird bird creatures off in the distance. Everyone roll perception real quick.
Oh, we.
Again.
No, you didn't, actually.
Oh, we didn't. You're right.
But
Oh,
rolling-
good. I got an 18.
Go ahead.
Nice. You got a. Yeah,
Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Okay, yeah. Everyone else has dark vision except for him.
Oh, it's not horrible.
Yeah, because Dragonborn get dark vision, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah,
Did you?
Nah,
Did they do?
Yeah.
it's in features and traits.
Okay.
9.
It's
Nine?
okay.
Well, you don't see
I
this.
should know. I played a Dragonborn for like
Rest of
2
you see
years.
this.
It's like I gotta edit mine.
There's the
Do they?
birds. The birds are not birds.
Hold on, we have to take a moment to.
Words are words.
Hey, no. Hey, let's
I
stick to
don't
the.
Yo, Twitch chat.
see.
Do Dragonborn have dark vision?
They don't.
I'm
They
pretty sure they
don't.
don't.
There,
Yeah.
you said
They
Nah,
don't.
you
Alright.
blind bitch.
Alright, roll with disadvantage then.
Okay.
You. Same with you.
0.
Two.
Oh.
So you don't know this.
9.
Well, you three will know this. The birds aren't birds. They're large, fleshy creatures.
What?
4 wings. Small, dangling little
They're
legs.
skin vultures.
Chunchu?
Yeah, it's all fleshy and sort of barren, except for their heads, which have puffs of fur and a long, protruding beak with a sort of jaw at the end of it. Yes, I'm choking. A small
Can we-
jaw,
Can we roll like
4 fangs.
insight to see what they are? Like if we know what they are.
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
Fuck it.
Is it infernal, fiend, or fey?
Oh, what are you doing to figure?
I'm just wondering, like, cause I get bonus or I get advantage on intelligence checks to know about them.
No.
Okay. Okay then.
I
I
think
like
I
that
know
he-
what they are.
I like that he asked, is it
I
this,
think I
this,
know
or
what
this?
they are. My
I'm
character
like,
will, but I think I
Okay.
know.
Well, that's no bueno.
We all had horrible rolls, so none of us know what it is.
Look at those birds. They're still birds, guys.
They're not
Oh,
birds.
Yeah, then I know what it is.
They're cockroaches.
Eric.
Those must be the Aarakocras.
We've heard so much about them.
Why
Whoa.
the fuck are they bald?
All right. So.
Wait, so you said it's fall, right?
Yeah.
And they're like just skin, basically?
Yeah.
They must be fucking cold.
That's why they're flying south.
Oh shit! Wait. Oh wait, it's the west, so it's pretty warm out this way.
Yeah, it still snows out here.
Does it?
It's not that far
Are we
west.
not in the desert?
You're more.
Are we
in
not
the,
in the
you're in
desert?
the Midwest.
Oh. I
Yeah,
thought
so
we
we're
were
more
like-
in a forest here.
Oh, I thought we were like.
Yeah, no.
No, there's grassy
far
plain-
west.
no,
I
there's
said there were
grassy
grassy plains and.
Oh, time to
Yeah.
change my mental photo of it.
Yeah, I was thinking desert.
No, we're eastern.
Like I was picturing.
You're in the
picturing,
Midwest.
Like,
You're not that far west.
are we gonna
I
get?
was thinking the moon
Maybe.
maybe.
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
I'm glad.
Who's
Alright.
next on the initiative order?
It is you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run again, which so 140, 80 feet away now. Then I'll try to fire again.
Okay.
Oh come on! I get disadvantage still because dark vision is 60 feet, and they're. I rolled 2 natural 20s.
Doesn't matter then. Yeah, then you're good.
You good.
All right.
So what are you doing exactly?
I'm shooting again.
Okay. With your crossbow?
Yeah.
All right.
Crit?
How would you want? How do you handle crits in this game?
It's double damage.
So whatever I roll and double it.
2.
8.
All right. 8 damage. You down one of the creatures.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you did 8 damage.
Give me a second. I'll get to that. Give me next turn. I'll be really cool about it.
It collapses to the ground with us like.
Wait. You did 8 damage and it went down?
Yeah.
These dudes weak.
straight week.
Then it's you're next.
So only one logical thing I can do. I'm gonna hold my action.
What?
You're still in the barn.
I'm still in the bar.
Yeah, you just jumped up. You were like combat ready. You're completely rested. So
I
Okay,
hold my
that's good.
action. He's just standing there.
I will.
He gets out of bed and goes. Just waits.
I'm going to
jumps out.
walk out the barn.
What?
Walk. Oh.
Why not? Wait, why not ride your mount?
Then roll perception to see if you can see this.
Yeah. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Or you just want to
Come
take his
on.
roll
Let
from
me
last
see
time?
those bar.
Alright,
Did you roll
disadvantage
for
because
last
you don't have to. You don't see where you're
Disadvantage, dark
going,
vision.
really.
9. 11.
That's so
9/11. 9/11. Yeah, you don't see him. Sorry, dude.
Okay.
Major apologies.
It's my turn. I'm going to.
So am I just standing outside the barn now?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, guys, what's going on? Basically. I mean, you guys do realize you have torches in your explorers packs, right?
I mean,
Oh.
I don't
Fuck,
need that.
you do.
So,
Well, I don't need it.
well,
Do I?
3 of us are
Light
dark
sources.
vision. There's just those 2.
Alright. I'm going to roll to see if I shoot one of the creatures down.
Alright. Go shoot.
Yes.
You still take disadvantage because you're far
What'd
away.
you roll?
Oh, I rolled a 15 plus 7.
Yeah, you hit.
Yes.
Roll damage.
It does. It's not disadvantage, right? Because it's still in my range, and I have dark vision.
It's fine.
Are they aren't they still 200 feet away?
No,
How
because you
far?
guys have been approaching him.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So how far away would you say they are?
Now they're about, I would say, like, maybe 60 feet away. You can see
So
them
just on the
very
edge.
clearly.
I didn't write my damage.
Okay, I
Let
know
me
your
pull it
revolver
up.
does a D10. What are you trying to do?
That
Rifle?
was what I was gonna do. The
Okay, revolver is a D10, I believe.
And a musket does a D12,
Nice to know.
or rather a rifle in this case.
Okay.
There's no fucking point in me using my revolver. I'm gonna use my rifle.
Okay.
D12, right?
Oh,
Say 6 plus. Just a 6, right?
no, you would add your dex bonus.
Add my dex bonus.
Yeah.
So that's an 11.
Yeah, that thing goes down as well.
Nice.
After hearing the loud noise, the other 3 of them that you see start flying off as quickly as possible.
We scared him away. That's the noise they make. It's like shuffling a deck of cards.
Except the wings.
and
they're
they
made
shuffle
out-
their wings away.
Yeah. And the reason they sound like that is not just because, their wings flapping together rapidly, but also because they're made out of fleshy wings.
Ugh.
So it's literally them going. When they fly away, they go.
Basically.
Oh,
In essence.
Who's next?
That'd be.
Well,
Yeah, they're gone now.
They're
They're
gone.
yeah.
Unless
I
you
mean,
guys
I'm
wanna
gonna-
chase after them.
I
They're
mean-
moving at a rate of 40 feet per second.
The only person who'd be fast enough is the mount.
Not
I mean, like, I realize I'm still in the barn. I haven't like walked out yet.
No, you and I walked out together.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
you
we
walked
did?
out. Yeah, you walked out.
Okay.
Because I fired off the first floor, or off the second floor, and we walked out.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
All right. Eh. So they're still close. You said, like, sort of.
Mm.
Could I possibly go after another one? Would that like?
You could. You'd have to
Hmm.
to keep up with them. You'd have to be using a sprint action because they are flying at 40
Yeah.
feet.
Well, we've already shot 2 of them down, so I think I'm gonna let them go. I'm gonna go after the ones that we've already shot down.
Oh, and examine them.
Yeah.
How high are they from me?
Like I said, they're about like
So they all use their actions to fly 40 feet away.
yeah.
Okay. I fly after them.
Okay.
Oh, because he's a bird.
Suddenly, Aurier sprout like You couldn't see this from under his cloak before, but wings pop out from his back, and he launches into the air.
Kenkus have wings?
No.
They don't.
I didn't know that.
No.
He launches into the air, flying after them.
What the fuck?
Are we,
What?
The curse has been lifted.
You know,
The curse has been lifted.
yeah, no, Kinku can't fly.
What Kenku?
I mean, as far as you know, that's a tenku. That's
Alright.
the only feathered
So
creature.
I reach the nearest one and I choose to stab it with my dagger.
Alright.
So that'll be 4.
Disadvantage because dark vision.
Okay.
Or darkness.
Well, I'm right up
He
next
just
to
flies
it.
the
Like
other
I'm,
way.
I'm right up next to it.
I guess. Okay. Yeah. No, fair. Fair point.
So that's gonna be a 21.
Yeah, that hits. Roll
Alright.
damage.
So that's gonna be 8.
Yeah, that kills it.
All right.
Yeah, I can see why you were like,
Alright, Evan. You need to chill.
Your Asperger's are showing.
Are showing.
Let's see.
remember when you were like, I want to keep my character hidden? Yeah, I can see why.
Hmm.
You just be playing with this wood.
Maybe this is like a different type of Kenku.
Shit.
Like a flying Kenku.
It's a shiny
Alright.
Kinku.
It's
And
a shiny Kenku. Well, that would explain why he's like white and brown.
so then I would
Wait, he's
still
white and brown?
I did say this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it.
Fuck, I
It's
know
just some
he
weird
is,
cross-
but, like, I
some-
technically don't.
Some weird.
so
He stole the griffin's wings.
I would use
So that's where they went.
That makes so much more sense.
all right, and I'll end my
My
turn
character
there.
still has no
Alright.
idea what the fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Because, I
Any
mean,
of
I
you guys
can't
want to
move
do
it.
anything?
Oh, it would be
Just saw your
Polus's.
friend just fly into.
It'd be
You
Polus's.
Belmont didn't.
Polus's turn next, right after
Yeah.
him. All right, I start sprinting after them. 60 feet of movement. I mean, technically, I'm faster than the birds flying, but I'll keep going.
Alright. That's it?
Yeah, I mean, I can't do an action because that
Yeah.
takes my
Yeah.
bonus action and action.
Alright.
Next.
Next.
I'm gonna pull a torch out with my tinder box.
Brilliant! I give that a 10 out of 10. Can we get a
Does he
round
get
of applause, people?
Does he get
And that's what
inspiration?
this is all about.
Yes. Inspiration for you, sir.
You
I
get
don't even know where to
inspiration.
write that.
Stupid, dude.
What does that even do?
Basically, you can use it to re-roll a roll you've made on a d20.
So perception rolls.
Sure.
That's the only ones that matter to him.
Alright.
Okay, and then I'm going to, with my 20 feet of light, I'm gonna walk towards the sound of the bullets.
Sounds good. In the meantime, while this is going on, you hear this, like, the door from the house open up, and it's like, what's going on out here?
Finally.
Oh, I woke up after 3
shots?
gunshots.
Hide the cow.
the cow, the one that I shot. Did you roll damage for that cow?
No, it was already getting destroyed.
Oh, okay.
He got obliterated.
Yeah.
There must be a third party at work here. They have a crossbow.
Shit, I had the murder weapon.
I might be missing 3 bolts.
Alright.
She was like, what the fuck happened? You go, it was dark.
Oh, darn, they got away. They were
They
birds.
shot a
They shot a crossbow at us.
Whose turn is it next?
Yeah.
Is it second chances or...
I think it's second chance.
It's mine, yeah.
Okay.
Well, a few of those flightless, flightful creatures decided to come down and attack one of the cows.
Sound
and
very
scare them.
calm, considering everything that's happened.
Well, yeah. Second chances, you know, pretty calm and collected.
I'm still in combat too.
I know, you're still fighting!
Yeah, I'm still running.
There's just fire going on behind you, and there's people.
He's got a
like,
fucking
running.
torch.
He's just walking around. There's battles going on. You're just like, well, you see.
Well, for the most part, killed 2 of those creatures, but you know, Birdman's fighting off the rest. Oh no. The emo one.
That's about right.
Alright, next.
All right. She said, "Well, all right. Well, like, if you can get them, just make sure they don't come back and stuff. Yeah, I'm going back to sleep. Just could you keep the gunfire down?"
Keep the gunfire down.
No problem, man.
All right. She sort of just like goes back to the house. It's like a little like
Grab the
frazzled.
silencer.
She's still in her pajamas.
Oh,
Bitch, just
So when it's
remove my
red, that
2
means you have an
weapons.
inspiration point. When it's red, you like if you tap it, it goes off.
When you
and then
tap it,
it goes on.
you
right?
tap it.
Anyway, when it's red, that means you have an
Alright, so
inspiration
your
point.
turn.
Comedy.
You can only
Is
use
it
it
your
once.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay.
So I approach the first bird shot, the closest one. Can I roll for medicine?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, would it be medicine or would it be animal?
I would say medicine because
It'd
you're.
be medicine because she's seeing if he's dead or not, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you handled that Edward so much.
I got a 14.
It's dead.
Nice.
Check his pulse.
It's
Check
dead.
its pulse.
Alright.
It's dead, Jim.
Listen if it's breathing.
All right. So, anything else you want to do on your turn?
Would it be
Another
would it be
one.
investigation? I want to like analyze the creature.
Yeah, go ahead. Actually, roll insight.
I got an 8.
You have no idea what this thing is. But
Right.
it will allow you to take a closer look at the creature in question.
Oh, what the hell?
Yo.
Looks like earwax.
Wait, do we all get to see?
No, she does.
Oh, fuck.
Jeez. All right. So I'll take this thing with me back to the barn and I'll end my turn.
All right.
She's gonna
Meanwhile,
cook it.
Just pick it up like a turkey.
the two of these creatures that Aurier has been chasing, seeing their downed comrade getting knifed, suddenly realize there's no escape, and they engage on
Oh,
the bird.
thank God I can stop running.
Caw, 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 caw.
A 1.
Fucking roll a 1.
Yeah. Alright, that's a fudge roll. Hand me the box.
What's in the box?
Ooh.
Another one.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, no, that's
I really like this food.
Alright.
I know. That's why I'm bringing.
So they like bite at you.
What
One
happens to
of-
the one who rolled a 1?
He bites and he ends up clipping his own wing and he falls to the ground.
Damn. Alright. I take the one. Alright. So I guess it's my turn now?
Yeah.
Alright. So I guess the one that tried to snip at me, I'll go ahead and also stab it with my dagger.
Alright, cool.
DM, just so you know, I'm taking out a new set of dice.
Why?
Actually, can I do it with my
Look
spear?
at his cheat dice.
Huh?
Can I do it with my spear? I mean, it's
It's
less
weighted.
damage.
Okay.
As you can clearly
Alright.
see right through them. They're weighted.
Clearly.
So that'll
Clearly,
be
'cause
a
they're
16.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. So that was
I feel the other ones were
Oh.
rolling
Okay.
too low
Wow.
of numbers.
alright.
That like
And 2
That's a 7.
That doesn't hit?
No, like for damage.
Oh.
A 16 hit.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. So 7 for damage.
Yeah, it's dead.
Okay.
His spirit.
Is it?
Thank you, Evan.
Is it impaled on my spear?
Thank
Yeah,
you, tech
it is.
guy.
All right.
Where's the?
Thank you,
actual
Sound
chain?
Man.
I'm gonna choose to like try and keep it on the spear as I lower myself to the ground,
Theme song, man.
and then
oh, this is the
you know
actual
the one
chain,
that
I
clipped
think.
its wing. When I reach the ground, I'm just gonna stab it in the head with the dagger if I can.
Well, when it clipped its wing and fell
I
to the
already
earth,
followed
it
it for
just
you.
died.
Okay,
on
so
impact.
his body got crushed on impact. Well, just to make sure, I just want to like
Yeah.
slit its throat.
So, what does everyone want to do?
Right.
Well, it's your turn.
So the one got bitten and flew down,
Okay.
presumably died from the fall.
Well, how do you know? Go and check it and roll some
Can I grab my clutch real
Um,
quick?
Nothing can survive that fall.
All right, I'm gonna put it back on.
If a crossbow bolt killed it, a fall would definitely kill it from that height.
do you know that
Can I go over to the fallen one and roll medicine on it to find out like
How do you know they're not immune
Yeah.
to fall damage?
does like if it has venom?
Yeah, go ahead and check.
19.
Yeet.
Well, you check in its fangs near the front of the mouth, and you sort of check its biology. From what you can tell, it doesn't have any sort of sacs or any way it secretes a venom of any sort. But its canines do seem incredibly unsanitary, and there's a wretched smell coming off of them.
So infection. Okay.
You died of dysentery.
D&D, not Oregon Trail. Close though.
Oh, and then I get to see an up close picture of it. Wow. Oh, that looks like earwax.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen the picture before.
You have seen the picture.
That's called sarcasm.
I think that's the quietest I've heard you talk. That was sarcasm.
Now, the quietest you've ever heard him talk was he didn't.
Alright.
Alright, I'll just go back to the barn after that.
Okay. So you go back to the barn. You have several pristine bodies of whatever these creatures are.
Where's the cow that my bolt hit?
It's on the way back to the barn. You wanna...
I'm not gonna pull it out
Is it
because
still alive?
No, it's dead.
okay, good. If it's dead, I'll take the bolt out.
Oh my god.
You fucking killed it.
I did not do anything.
Sue's gonna kill you.
I did not do anything.
Can I regroup with the party? With
Yeah.
The torch? Okay.
So does that include us as well? We're all there now.
So
Yeah, you're all together now in front of the barn.
Belmont,
Yes.
where were you?
In the barn?
Why weren't you outside helping us?
Wow. I was asleep and then I came out as soon as I woke up.
There was like 2 gunshots.
Yeah. I woke up.
Well, I'll be fair. Sue didn't wake up
Hey,
until I
Nathan,
fired the
I'd like to
second
skin
time.
the deck now.
Well, Sue's
You do that.
Sue.
I also like collecting meat and stuff.
Alright, yeah, we'll do that. Good job.
I'll
Well,
start cleaning my mouth.
my previous theory on that they could
You have enough
contract
for,
some
like,
sort of sickness
4
might be
days worth of
true.
food for your mouth.
I looked at their venom, or not their venom, their fangs, and they secrete some sort of odor, and it seems very unsanitary. So it's plausible that when it bites the cow, it gives it some sort of sickness.
So like a rat.
It's a giant rat!
It has rabies.
The rats. The rats. Wait, the rats.
So, what do we want to do about Oh, you finally got that?
No, and you said, you remember you saying this?
Yeah. I love
I like that.
I love your face just like
Estella!
wait, maybe this. We pray. Stop.
Oh,
Sorry, I
bless
just
you,
saw
Anissa.
that. I appreciate that much.
Alright.
We're still live?
Yeah.
we are.
How the fuck?
How are we
After that,
still
I was
alive?
going
The
to the
internet.
house.
Alright, you go up to the house.
I'm not.
Alright. Sue answers. Yes, did you deal with it?
They're dead, but also one cow dead.
Well, at least you dealt with them, right?
Yes, ma'am. Alright, I hand her the pelt.
Alright. Well, I appreciate it much. I'm glad you could save this before it started decaying like.
No waste.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
What if there's a hole in the pelt?
Alright, and then I just nod, and then I just.
She sort of hands something to you. She hands you a small pouch. It's like your reward for what you did. I much appreciate it.
Alright, I don't know what's in the pouch. I mean, I just see a pouch, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, cool, an extra pouch. And I just take it.
Yo,
there's
this
there's weight
rat-ass pouch.
there's weight to it though.
There is weight to it.
Nah, my guy doesn't pay. Just
But we don't calculate currency.
All right.
Wait,
My list of favorite party members.
you interrupted.
Bottom.
fucking-
Where's my gold?
Neat.
Direct. I'm sorry.
Alright, and then I'll just head back over to this.
Alright. So,
Be careful.
So should we talk to Sue in the morning about our findings?
Didn't he just pay us?
I mean, I think he went over there alone, didn't he?
yeah, you went over alone.
I've come back now, though.
Yeah.
What'd she give you?
Pouch.
And little words. What's in the pouch?
Don't know. Alright, I pull out the pouch now, look inside.
It's 10 gold pieces.
Oh,
Damn.
Jesus. How many that we get? We all get
Money.
2.
Here, I dump it on the ground and I take the pouch.
Okay. Now,
See what
let's
you about.
let's just split it upon
Ouch.
everyone. So I think everyone gets 2.
Yeah.
He doesn't want any.
Do you want gold?
Give later. You keep gold. Find something valuable.
I'll hold
Give
on.
me.
Okay, you can hold on to his.
So I'll take the 4.
Everyone else gets 2.
Yay!
And you know what?
Money.
Kane's character doesn't get 2 extra gold.
Yeah, fuck you, Katie!
I don't think he's even watching the stream.
No, he's not.
He's too busy playing League of Legends.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him.
Sue know what happened.
Why are you not?
Not upset about dead cow.
Oh, well, that's good.
That's
Whoa.
really good.
Estella spoke.
We can go now.
I mean, isn't it still like the middle of the night?
So?
I mean, most inns would be closed.
So? Sleep under stars.
Man's got a point. It is a beautiful night out.
At this point, the night's sort of coming to its conclusion in regards to this.
Okay.
They can see again.
Yeah.
Sun's coming.
Has anyone actually, like, slept?
Yeah,
I
everyone,
know we slept.
everyone's
Okay.
had a rest.
They
I believe-
Except for you. You gain a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Oof.
I mean, I can just rest on my mount. I trust it.
It's just like sleeping on it.
No, I sleep on my back. Dude.
What direction were the birds or the creatures coming from?
They were coming from the south.
From the south? I thought they were going to the south.
No,
Oh, okay.
they were heading north.
They're
Towns
heading.
north.
Okay.
East.
So-
I thought you said
West.
From what it seems like, the south has been having problems with these things. These are coming from the south.
Will you calm down?
I was laughing so hard I didn't want to breathe in because you were talking, so I kept going. And then all of a sudden, one big burst, I went.
So I mean, if we, there's a possibility that these are coming from the south.
Thank you.
So, do we want to head to the south next and resolve this, or?
Well, is there a train that heads to the south?
Are there trains that head to the south?
Yeah, there are.
No ride train.
Why?
No like.
Okay, you can fly, obviously, so why don't you follow us on the train?
I know fly.
I just saw you fly.
No, you didn't.
Roll roll deception
I roll insight.
with disadvantage.
An 18 plus 3, so that's a 21.
I fucking
It's
hate
gonna
my
be
life.
1.
I fucking
It's a
hate my life.
Roll with advantage, Lucky. Come on now.
It's 19. It doesn't matter.
Shit.
But still, by common sense, we're gonna take the train. We're not taking horseback.
We walk.
We're not walking to the south. When we walk, more cows die. It's gonna take us more time to get there.
Well, I will say, if we're heading south,
Of course,
If you
I
ride
do
train,
say they head south, but in order to get a train south, you'd have to go several miles eastward and then go southward. This is the furthest westward that the train goes.
if you're in train, you know see sky. You know see where they are. You know keep a lookout. Your wits go down.
I just realized like who he's supposed to be. It just clicked that he's a Native American. That just clicked. I had no
You're so
clue.
stupid.
We're gonna
You
cut.
actually.
We're gonna cut that out.
No,
We
we're
don't
not.
cut it out. We cut nothing from the stream.
And you need to get back on track. This functional is later.
Yeah.
No, we record that tomorrow.
Anyways.
Okay. What if I take the train?
Hey, your D20 is still in the box. Take it up. Thank you. You're gonna break something.
It's a D20.
I'm talking about the table.
It's.
Hey. What were you saying?
I think I'm gonna take the train. I have questions I gotta ask people about where I'm going.
So you leave us then?
No, I'll meet you there.
You'll get there before us. Alone.
Yes, but I'll be waiting for you.
This reminds me of a song. You know,
Take the help.
how you should never split a group.
Go ahead, Evan. I will allow it this one time.
No, it's copyrighted.
Go ahead, Al. Evan.
Is it copyrighted?
Is it? I don't think it's
I'm
copyrighted.
not
actually.
risking it.
Anyway, look. The worst thing that can happen in a train is outlaws show up, and even then,
You're
I think
by
I'm pretty
yourself
well.
with a crossbow. They have guns more than likely.
I take out my greatsword, put it back.
See if you can reach them in time.
My crossbow still does a lot.
But they have guns.
I have my own tricks of getting around that.
Me too.
I will say,
Yes, you can.
he does have a point.
I get that, but I still have to ask questions. I can't be going out. I'm going on my own little adventure.
Look, I ain't afraid of no train robbers or bandits, whatever.
At this point, the sun is rised.
Right.
Or rose.
Risen.
Risen. Risen.
Rising.
Raise it?
Resonate.
Well,
Resonates.
I maybe
What was it?
if does anyone want to come with me on the train? I don't
Well,
care.
I'm not afraid of no bandits or criminals or whatever the hell. But for the most part, you are gonna need some backup, so I'll come with.
What about Lord Belmont?
Not quite sure yet.
I'd prefer if you came with us on the train.
That sounds good.
Then
What about you, Estella?
Not too sure.
well, we can't leave him alone.
No place for mount on train.
It's true.
Yeah. So
Well,
I should probably go with him then, right?
what if you rode right by the train?
Not fast enough. Mount sturdy. Not fast.
Well, wouldn't be too much to buy a few more horses. Make our way southward.
I still want to take the train.
Alright. So, without further ado, Sue comes out. Thanks once again for taking care of the trouble. Anyways, I'm gonna take what is left of this here hide back. I would appreciate it if you got off my property for right now. You know, I do thank you for that, but trust is trust, and you still haven't earned that.
Quick question before we head off. Do you know what these things are?
No idea. I know they just happened to strike most recently. Seemed to come.
Do you know of anyone that would know of what these things are?
I haven't gone that far outside this town in ages. You know, I came here when it was first starting up. I haven't moved out of here since.
Alright, well, thank you, man.
If you wanted to talk to anyone who travels, I would suggest my cousin,
Your cousin.
Bill Crass. He runs a cattle drive.
Yeah, we met him.
Yeah. Bit of a rival business, him and I. But, you know, to each their own. Even I find his business most up and down, so to speak.
Would there be a place on the train for my mountain?
Yeah. It'd be like, it'd be alongside a, like, cattle train.
Okay.
How much is it for a train? Just curious.
I mean, it's pretty inexpensive, like a silver piece.
Okay, that's not super expensive for me, but
How much for a mount?
See, that costs a lot more.
See?
okay, how much more?
It would cost about, like, 3 silver by comparison.
I'll pay for all of it if you go.
Fine, but must also buy plugs for mount's ears. Get scared by loud noises.
How much are plugs?
Well, how would you know off the bat?
Have you bought in plugs? Never mind. That's a stupid question to ask you. Well, you can figure out your plugs. I'll pay for the ticket.
Take clumps of dirt and I stuff it in my mount's ears.
The mount sort of shakes its head, not really liking this.
Pat its neck, tell it to shh. I know you can't hear me, but shh. Just pat its neck.
Alright,
Okay. So,
head back to town, I take it.
yeah. And I think everyone's riding the train then? So 5 silver pieces.
You reach the edge of the town. Sheriff's sitting in front of his office, hat sort of tilted over his face. He says, gives you a bit of a nod. Well, hope you enjoy your stay.
We did. Thank you, Henry.
Problem solved. Reward?
Well, I don't really give out the rewards for tasks like that. I would have assumed that Sue was doing it. But,
Yeah, she gave us a reward.
Alright, well, there you have it. My job is to keep the peace. I'm a crime solver, not a problem solver, per se.
Crime is a problem, not.
Crime isn't all the problems, though. Crime isn't all the problems. Sort of says, and he gets up. Anyways, must be off. Sort of walks down the street, more inward toward the town, passing the inn.
Alright. So I guess we go buy our train tickets and I'll pay 5 silver for everyone. Or what's the extra cost for the horse? Was it 2?
I think it's
3.
3? Okay, so I pay 8 silver.
Alright, well, as you're. Okay, go ahead and roll perception, everyone.
Uh-oh.
So, 13.
Come on, Belmont.
I had 14.
14.
Alright. So you guys all notice that, except for Belmont, that, well, it makes sense with
Oh,
Belmont
yeah, I know.
not being there
Yeah.
when we first entered. The guy who was renting out the
Oh,
horse
wait,
rides.
he's gonna.
Okay, roll perception.
Roll for perception.
11.
It's a
15.
Yeah, you noticed this too. The man who was at that post near the entrance of the town with the horses and stuff, he's not really there, and neither are the horses.
I'll just
I wouldn't
ask,
notice this because I've never met him.
You wouldn't either.
is there someone standing or is it just he's not there?
He's just not there. There's none of the horses there either. So.
Would everybody have stopped to like look at that or something? Or would we still be walking?
That's up to you guys.
I don't think it really applies to us.
Alright, so you're gonna walk the mile to this train station?
So wait. Heading back to the train station, there were no horses, and there was no man there.
Yeah, the guy who was renting the horses to carry people back and forth from the train station.
And this is the complete next day,
Yeah.
early morning.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone remember what he looked like?
He looked kind of.
Who?
The man who was here, the horses.
He
Not
looked
no.
a little sketchy. His horses didn't though.
What? Hold up.
I don't know. He was here, now he's not. A little confusing. Alright, well, if no one sees any other horses, I guess we'll just walk back.
Okay.
Alright, so you walk to the train station. Everyone, as you were doing this, roll perception again.
Oh, I missed.
Come on, Lord Belmont, you
Watch
got
the
this
table.
one.
You got this, Lord Belmont.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Nice. 15.
Nice.
Oh, that was worse than.
I got a 9.
9, 15,
16.
16.
8.
8,
Oh. Okay.
17.
17. Alright. Alright, so,
Thanks.
Lord Belmont, Bolus, and Estella! You guys all notice that, cattle drive, it's not there anymore either. It's, seems to be just the cows roaming about in this sort of makeshift pen that's been put together. Sort of near where the train station was.
So the guy who runs it isn't here?
No, the guy who runs it is there. Bill Crass is over there. He seems to be walking around, sort of investing his cattle. But one thing you notice, it's where the train station is, right? It's right next to it. There's no train. Huh. You guys didn't check this train schedule.
Well, seeing as there's no train.
We don't have horses either. Because there were no.
You walked a half mile out just to realize.
So we gotta walk another mile back.
Well, you walked a half mile and you saw this.
I'm saying now we gotta walk another half mile back. See if we can talk to someone about the train schedule or something like that. Is there a poster we can see of the
Well,
train
the-
schedule?
Well, usually
Bill
near the
Cra-
train station, there's
There'd be
like.
one at the train station.
Did we see one?
You're not at the train station. You're a half mile in. You want to keep going to the train station, or you want to walk back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's keep walking.
Okay. So you walk to the train station. See that the next train's not due for another week.
There's no horses. There's no train.
Well, there's no horses to get to the train station and stuff. There is a stable in the town.
I think it's best that we look at the stable, see if we just make our way completely south.
Sure.
One thing you do notice is that Bill Crass is talking to one of the other guys who runs the cattle drive. And he says, alright, you stay here and watch over the herd. I'm going to talk to the sheriff about this. Yeah! And he rides off quickly towards town.
Who was he just talking to?
One of the other guys who runs the cattle drive. You can tell.
Why stop?
I'm gonna ask the guy, what appears to be the problem?
Alright. He says, we're still having that issue with the cattle again. Sadly, missed the train last time.
Mm-hmm.
So, Bill and I are trying to figure out what the heck is going on in regards to this. See if we can get resolved with the sheriff.
Well,
We lost 3 last night.
Last night?
Where?
Right here. This is where we normally have them all corralled.
Shall stay night here now.
Uh,
yeah.
we just
stayed the night at Sue's ranch, and
Oh, did you? How is little Missy doing?
she's doing fine. Issue was,
Kill flesh birds.
well, what he said.
There were creatures there
One
that
cow dead too.
Uh-huh.
there were creatures
That
that
one
went
might
after
have
the
been
cow.
crossbow, but
Alrighty then. Alright, you're an odd bunch.
Okay, look.
thank you.
There are these creatures that come from the sky, and they go after the cattle.
Flesh birds.
Seem to be vultures.
Ah, I see. So we
Feathers.
seem to have a pest problem then.
Quite.
Yeah.
You say you dealt with these.
Yes.
Yes.
We killed about how many? 3?
3.
I killed 3. You killed 2.
So about 5 altogether.
And I killed a cow.
Well, those are hungry little buggers then. He says they can manage to eat through 3 whole cow in the middle of the night, plus Sue's.
Well, the thing is this quick question? Is this south of Sue's farm?
This is north of Sue's farm.
Okay, now this is weird.
Well, the thing is those
It's
creatures did.
it's north and slightly more east of Sue's farm.
So it's
And they were traveling south. Or they were coming up from the
They were
south.
coming up from the south.
So it still might be them.
wait.
This is farther north than Sue's, so what might have happened is they come up in droves. Few scatter up here, few scatter up here.
But if they were coming completely from the south,
And we're up north more.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't have known.
We didn't go down, we went up. So
And they came up.
So the pattern still follows. It would be weird
So-
if like
to make this clear, it was the
Down's
birds,
here, Sue's farm's over here.
and they came from down here.
They came from even farther south. We have the train station that's over here.
So they came up. We would have seen them if there were more birds. There's no way
That's
that they got.
assuming that the distance was close enough for you to see all of them.
Because they went east a bit. Point still is they're coming from the south.
keep men up at night. Watch cattle.
Alrighty
Die
then.
easily.
I'll do that. Thank you very much. This
Don't sit right.
halfling goes
When
back.
train come.
Well, as you could go check the schedule right there.
Can't read.
It's in about a week.
There you go. Partner.
So we go by horse,
Sounds like it.
like I say.
While we're going, I'll be looking for something.
Alright.
Fine by me. I pluck out the dirt from my mount's ears.
Alright.
Alright, so we go back and buy horses.
Question before we head off. There are horses for sale in the town, right?
Yeah, you just gotta go to stable.
Do you know who runs the stable?
Gerald Fitz.
Gerald Fitz.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you.
No problem. Appreciate the hand, by the way. I'll be sure to tell Bill when he gets back.
Alright.
Alright.
They come middle watch.
Not sure what that means, but alright.
Middle of the night.
Gotcha. You ought to teach your friend here how to speak better common.
You ought to teach your tongue how to trade.
Ooh.
I don't get the meaning of your jab, but very well then.
Let's just go buy the horses.
I
Alright,
just
so
gotta pull my hat lower.
we walk a mile back, essentially.
Yep.
I hop on my mount.
You mean you weren't on it the entire time?
No, I was chilling. I was letting my mount chill. It got scared last night. I'm just calm back now. And I'm still wearing my cloaks now. I put them back on.
Nice. Roxy, stop.
Okay. So we walk a mile back. Where are the stables exactly?
Stables are deeper into the town.
We go deeper into the town.
Past the tavern.
How many bullets left?
Past the general store.
I got about
Past their bank.
13, so I'm pretty set.
Okay.
How many do gun on hip hold?
All the way up
Hold
until
6.
we reach
Gun on back?
sort of this crossroad. Or basically reach the end of this main avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Two parts apart.
Show
To double check, I have a bolt action rifle, correct?
show how
And
use.
a 6-shot revolver.
Show how use.
Huh?
Show how use.
Yeah, sure. I don't mind teaching you. Probably when we're not in such a residential area.
Fine.
All right. So we go into the stables, I presume.
Well, Birdman and I are gonna go to the general store, see if we can pick up a gun there.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, we'll meet y'all back here in about
It shouldn't take us
a
long.
few minutes.
Yeah.
Alright. So you head deeper into town. You see at the end of the central avenue, there's a large church building. And next to that, there is a small little graveyard. On the other side, there's a stable.
All right. Yes, the three of us go into the stable.
Alright.
Hungry?
At the stable, meet a small little halfling man.
Not halflings.
Hello, how can I help you?
We like to buy 5 horses.
Okay.
4.
4 whole horses, eh? Okay, what quality we're talking here? We're talking Mustangs, mares. I mean,
Average horses.
average horses. All right, nothing too fancy then.
Nope.
All right, well, an entire horse. I'll charge you about let's go with 35 gold pieces.
Okay, that's half that. Hold on.
Weird flex, but okay.
How much is 2 horses?
Well, no, I mean 35 per horse.
Per horse?
Per horse, these are top quality steeds I got here.
Just ask, what are your not top quality steeds?
That's what I'm gonna ask.
Well, I got a mule in the back.
1?
Couple.
How much would a meal cost me?
Well, I'd say about 15.
Oh my god.
Belmont, how much gold do you have?
About 27.
What?
Yeah.
I have like 5.
Were we supposed to start with less?
No, because... Well, out of game, you're a noble. You start with extra
I like
gold.
that he asks out of game. He goes, "Am I not supposed to have that much?"
And I just got 2 more. I guess that one guy gave me 20, but I didn't add that. So.
Estella,
Well,
how
you
much
also
gold do you
do
have?
half.
Yeah.
And then you lost
12.
half because, remember, I took you back.
Okay.
to
Yeah.
stuff.
So
we
should I
have-
add 10 because of that?
Yeah. If you didn't add it already. So you got 37. So you could buy like one
Good horse. For 2 of us to share.
Does anyone have proficiency in persuasion?
I do.
Oh
my gosh, I actually
Lord
took this.
Belmont. Alright, try to persuade it down.
Hog champ, dude.
Okay.
Double your dice.
I'll just bite my feet.
Thank
Hey.
you.
Hey,
Well, I mean,
stop it.
mediocrity's good.
It's a 14, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Lord Belmont.
Enough memes.
Alright, yeah.
Cease.
All right.
Sorry, I saw that.
So
That was me.
we seem a little low on money right now, and we really do need the horses. Is there any way we could lower the price? Persuasion, 14.
Could you imagine going up to someone and be like, "Yeah, I
Oh
rolled-
my
I
god.
rolled a 14. Is there any way this could be lower?"
I'll tell you what. I've been having a bit of trouble
Oh my god. quests.
Do you not like side quests?
I noticed that one of my colts, prized possessions, my prized top quality colts, well, seems to be rather sickly as of late, and honestly, he's just not been himself. And I want you, if you could find some way to, I don't know, make him feel better.
All right. Where is he?
Well, come on this way. He sort of leads you into this large grazing area at the back.
I thought you were gonna get out of your chair.
No.
Never knew.
He pushes the gate that's like twice his height. Just and enters the little grazing
Are
area.
we still streaming?
Yes.
And in the barn, there's this majestic-looking colt.
Is anyone
But-
still watching?
I don't think so.
There's still like 8 people.
There's 8 people.
Well, yeah, but I
watching.
think
Oh, wow.
6 of those people are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay,
Right.
1,
I'm not watching.
I'm watching.
2,
You are?
1,
Well,
2.
just so I can read the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Right
watching it
there.
too.
I can't see the chat.
I have bad. I'm
Yeah, he wears
nearsighted.
glasses.
You have horrible perception.
So how many
No,
of us are?
I'm nearsighted.
Oh wait. Can we get back?
Yes. So, the colt, although seeming like it would be in peak physical condition, it seems incredibly sickly. Almost like the skin seems to be a bit flabby because it's just its muscles have sort of deflated a bit, so to speak.
All right.
Should we roll for? Can I roll for medicine?
Yeah, I was gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
Let me see what my
Lord Boma, you
Well,
should roll
let's
for
let
medicine.
the cleric roll for medicine.
Okay, it doesn't matter who does.
I got a 19.
See?
Oh, Messidin.
I got a 19 as well.
Oh, well,
You two notice something.
it's
Now,
dead. No, I'm just kidding.
these bite marks,
Oh
they're,
god.
Oh, great.
they're far too large to be what you were fighting last night.
Oh, so
Also,
something bigger.
it's not suffering. It's
It's
not
a vampire.
suffering from the same seemingly rapid deterioration in health as health degeneracy as
Degenerate?
degenerates. Yes, as
Dysfunctional?
shut up, please. As the cows seem to be suffering from.
Hmm.
So.
Well, I don't think this thing ain't the things we saw last night.
Yeah. This is different. Is there any way we can remedy it for him, or is he just suffering?
Well, anything you want to try? Anything in particular?
Or is it just suffering?
I mean, can I just make a medicine check? Is he in pain?
It seems like it's, if anything, it's suffering from massive amounts of blood loss.
Oh.
Should I just put it out of its misery? Yeah. That's it.
Out of game, is a vampire a fiend, or... It's a chupacabra
I said
fiend.
vampire is a joke, and you went, but is it a fiend?
Well, it's suffering from blood loss.
Chupacabra.
Loss.
Yeah.
Chupacabras suck the blood out of an animal.
Blood lightning.
Okay, that's my next
How many
question.
C's though?
Let me see if it's a vampire.
I'm looking up
It sucks.
vampires right now.
Examine the
They're
bite
considered undead.
Okay, let me double check what I am proficient in.
I'm not there, but out of the game. How many bite marks?
A fiend and undead.
2.
Okay.
So yeah, I do get a bonus for intelligence checks to know about them for undead creatures as well.
Chupacabra would have
Alright.
3 bite
So
marks.
It does appear to be what you think it is. Vampires.
okay, well shit.
Hey, at least it's not speeding on people.
Okay. Well,
Why did you use history to see if vampires?
I don't have history.
Can I use history?
Sure.
Nice. That's like.
What are
Alright,
you-
yeah,
what are you
so
looking
I'll
for?
just
I
share.
think that's the one good thing.
What are you looking for?
How common are vampires in this area?
Well,
Depends on your
vampires.
history roll.
Vampires seem to have originated in the old, on the old continent or in the old world.
Mhm.
Is
So to
it
speak.
old world?
Yeah,
Dude, it's basically...
this is the U.S.
Yeah.
Come on.
So
He didn't get the memo.
As far as
Wait, you're Native American? I'm just kidding.
you have no idea whether they'd be here or not, but it's totally possible. This area is, for the most part, unexplored. You do
Okay.
know that where they originate from, it was an old world, generally in the more central areas.
Okay.
Backtracking question: were those bats or whatever they were fought undead?
No.
Okay.
You already checked for that.
I said demon last time. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
For whatever reason.
he said fiend, actually.
Okay. Well, it appears we're dealing with a vampire, and well, I specialize in this sort of department.
Puts on
I
a trench coat. And then plague doctor mask and bullhead.
can I so. I basically, I'm pretty sure I get advantages to.
He does have a cape.
I do have a cape.
Pulls up.
Yeah,
It's pretty
I'm the one
similar.
with the trench coat.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
Pulls
the
out a
one with the-
katana.
So I'm gonna try to recall information about a vampire. So like, I mean, are you just saying that I know it's a vampire, or?
For the most part, you're like 90% sure that it's a
Alright.
vampire.
So I'm just gonna not worry about the intelligence check. I'm gonna see if I can find any tracks, like maybe she spilled blood
Some
or
vampire
he spilled blood
footprints.
as it was walking away or something.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Please don't choke my dog, by the way.
17.
Just set her down. She's like.
You notice there's the small footprints from, what did I call the guy's name again?
I don't know.
I know his last
Just
name
say
was
from the-
Fitz.
We'll
Mr.
just use that.
Fitz.
Mr. Fitz. Mr.
Gerald?
Fitz.
Jared
Gerald-
from Subway.
Yeah, Gerald Fitz.
I think it's Gerald.
Gerald
Fitz.
Fitz. Yeah.
We're not
So-
scuffed, I swear.
Not to be confused with Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
That's why I chuckled earlier.
Larry
That's
of
how I remembered it.
Fitzgerald's.
Because it was like Fitzgerald. I was like, oh,
Anyways, so, you notice there's his footprints. There's also footprints from all of the horses. There's a couple from him. There's a couple of various footprints. There's actually some footprints from what appears to be some high heels. Not necessarily high heels, and maybe like they have like 2-inch heels. So it's not that high, but
Okay. Other than that, anything else?
smaller feet. Not quite of halfling feet, but slightly larger.
Okay.
So that's what you notice.
Last,
Yes.
Mr. Fitz.
I told you not to sit back.
Who came into your stables recently?
Well, I suppose if anything, it was the sheriff and bringing his daughter over. So that's just about it.
Okay.
I mean, she has this real fondness with animals, you see.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I'm
Well-
an animal.
I'll tell you.
I know. Okay.
I'll tell you.
It is the fact that yeah.
Your
okay, I see it. I see it.
steed
Okay.
is suffering from blood loss. It appears something was sucking the blood from it, draining it of blood.
See,
And-
that is something interesting.
There's no real way I can fix it. I mean, he's just lost a lot of blood.
Well, anything you suggest I do to remedy this in the meantime?
Perhaps keep him rested, or just keep him in a comfortable spot and let him rest.
Very well. I'll do that. Thank you very much. If there's anything, listen, I'm willing to reduce the price by half if you can manage to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Okay. I'm willing to accept that.
I know where this is going.
I know where this is going to. Damn vampires. And side quests.
But not even just that. I figured it out, Nate.
Oh, I know you did. It wasn't hard.
Oh no, it wasn't. As soon as I heard that, I was like, okay. Okay.
All right. All right. Well, do I want to leave? Because we can't really buy the horses now, and there's a new objective. Okay.
Alright. And then I think.
Do you two return?
Well,
'Cause-
we were at the general
I
Right.
shop.
haven't even like started
Yeah.
our talk yet.
Okay. Well, you guys can do that right now.
All right, Nate.
Mhm.
Me and Second Chance are at the shop.
We're just gonna walk out and agree to his deal. All right. Let me see. Oh.
All right. So you guys walk
Quick
out.
side note: can I follow the high heels? Do they keep going?
No. Like once you go out of the shop, there's a lot of footprints, just
Right.
a lot of foot traffic from the town in general. So it sort of gets mixed up in the large jumble.
Lord Belmont, can you ask? Because you seem like a nice guy. Can you ask someone if they have an idea where? Oh, never mind. It's okay. Stella, can you ask?
You said it wrong.
Estella.
Estella.
No,
You said it wrong still.
I thought it was Estella.
That's great.
Estella.
Estella!
Can you ask around and see if you can find where the sheriff lives? I suspect either the sheriff or the daughter, and I'm thinking the daughter because she likes animals, or has a kinship to animals. Where do they live? Mainly ask for the sheriff, don't ask about the daughter.
Sure thing.
Alright, and then we can cut off and go to them.
Okay. All right. Said you wanted a gun, huh?
Don't want, just know how to use.
All right. Well, we're gonna be practicing with a gun. We're gonna need a little bit more ammunition. So let's hit to the general store and see what we can find.
All right.
General Mills.
So, meanwhile,
Meanwhile.
in the general store.
So does he still remember us?
Yeah, he remembers you guys.
He's still intimidated by him?
He's still intimidated by a bird.
I woke up. Need bullets.
Ah, yes, of course, my favorite customer. Anything in particular else? What, have anything
We
for
practice.
payment?
I'm trying to teach him how to fire a gun, so we're gonna need a little bit of ammunition to.
Right. So, how much are we talking here?
Well, how many bullets you got?
Well, I've got quite a large supply. I'd say whips out like a box of bullets, and it's in a cardboard box,
My eyes kind of like widen.
and it's got like 30 bullets in it.
Well, cardboard wasn't invented back then. It would have to be wood.
It was a wood box, whatever. Like,
History buff.
yeah.
It's also
He's living in
this also
society.
is a world full of like cat people and elves and things like that.
Yeah, but it would have to be a wood box with hay in the bottom, because typical cartridges would have to be
Yeah.
kept in a soft container.
Yeah, I
But-
was thinking they'd have hay in them. I
No.
just, I
No
said
cardboard.
cardboard, I meant wood.
You're good. I'm just fucking with you.
Damn.
Anyways, yeah.
Don't mess with the DM. The DM will do whatever you want.
But like lightning comes down and strikes the building.
I smite you thee!
Alright, anyways.
Alright. Alright. So, he says, so how many rounds are we talking here? In particular, the price remains the same as per the norm. For you, my favorite customer, I'll give you half for half. He sort of like gulps.
No money, only trade.
Alright, what do you have in general?
Cow meat.
Cow meat. Right.
You say you have no meat. Struggling times.
This is true. This is true. Can I see the quality of the product?
Alright, I walk out and I, basically take all of it off of my mount and then just like case, bring it inside. I guess it'd be kind of wrapped in like a thin cloth almost.
All right. Says yes.
Oh, mostly the parts that would like be sold for like steak and
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. So.
Says yes. This is very fresh.
So the ass of the cow.
Yeah,
Basically.
basically. He says yes. This is very fresh.
Full cow ass. Sorry.
Tell you what. I'll give you 10 rounds for all of this. 10 indeed. That's a fair price considering.
That's enough.
Seems to be enough.
I'd go for 20
Our stream quality sounds pretty good, by the way.
Do you need more?
Well,
5
no.
more.
Well, I'm sorry. I can't just. I'm offering half of what I normally be charging.
What's in an explorer's pack exactly?
There's pittons, which are used for, they're like climbing nails, right? There's 50 feet of hempen rope. There's
Don't worry. I take out a missile kill and I touch it in my hand and I start, rolling it around, and then I just kind of whisper a few words into it, and then I hold up my hand, and then there should be like 10 berries there. And I just go, magic berries, make you feel good, heal, trade.
he sort of, like, when you say make you feel good, he sort of like raises an eyebrow and looks at you.
No eat for rest of day after 1.
Uh-huh. He takes one out of your hand, eats it.
Yes. I love good berries.
I don't care. It's a great spell.
Seems to be mulling it over. Seems to enjoy the taste. That's interesting. Alright. I guess, well, how much would you like for that? Exactly.
At least 3.
3. Very well. You have yourself a deal, sir. Takes all the good berries, gives you 3 bullets,
Alright, so,
along with
and then,
the other 10.
13.
13.
Well,
Good berry.
good trading with you.
Indeed.
Can I roll for perception to see what else he has?
Yeah, go ahead.
16.
He's got pickaxes, he's got rope, he's got jerky, he's got axes, he's got a lot of farming utensils and stuff. He's got a couple of rifles in pretty solid condition. He's got a couple of revolvers. He's got candy. He's got some
Just for you, Lord
clothing
Belmont.
and stuff. He's selling blankets, nails, wood boards, bricks.
How many revolvers does he have?
Seems to only have like 2.
Those revolvers. You sell those for?
Well, for those, I'd be selling for about 20 gold.
Well, it seems a little out of my price range.
Well, I have some smaller ones in the back if you want to check those out. Of course, they only fire 1 round each.
We'll bring them out.
He goes in the back, brings out a wood box, and he opens them up. They're these tiny little pistol that barely fit in like the palm of your hand.
Question: is he looking?
When he goes in the back?
Yeah.
No.
Can I roll sleight of hand?
Yes.
Oh my god. Went
Well,
from beginning to be a hero.
I like to just pick up one of the guns and kind of look at it from below the counter.
Okay.
11 plus. What is that? 7? Yeah. So I got an 18.
Alright.
See it?
No.
He has no idea.
Hold on. Actually, I didn't roll. Yeah, no, he has no.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So when he comes, as he comes back, kind of stuff it in.
Would I notice?
Yes.
No.
Bad trade.
Bad trade.
Bad business.
Bad,
Bad
business.
business.
Apologize.
Bad business.
Must give back.
I was only looking at it because I had it sort of below the counter. Couldn't see it, but I'm just taking a look at it. Don't worry. Looking at my hand. Does it feel right?
Yeah. Feels like it's actually a pretty fine make.
Hello.
Would you say it's better than my current one?
No, I'd say it's about equal. Your current one, it works on just as well as any other gun, but this one, it seems to be like it's brand new, so it hasn't really been fired.
Make trade.
Well, out of game. What level do I get?
So I want to make clear that you are having this conversation with a man, or with
I have to remember what level I get.
ROA.
I get Oh, is it when I get
Takte. Well,
Okay, can
he's
you...
in the back room grabbing some smaller guns.
What level do I get the
I thought it was level 5.
He's
the duel?
trying to
Five.
wrestle
I'm
my
pretty sure
hand.
that's 5.
Is it 5?
Yeah.
We talked about it on the car.
It might have been 5. I need to check though. Hold on.
Well, I get an extra attack in 5.
Well, we'll worry about it when we get to it.
I don't actually think it's 5.
I know that I get.
I
the
know
ability
it-
to duel.
Oh,
she
it's
bo-
actually at.
Is she
level
bothering
3.
you?
Is it all
Not
three?
really.
Yeah.
Does it come with my archetype?
She's just like nubbing my finger.
Yeah.
Oh.
It comes with the archetype. Of course, you don't get anything from your archetype right now because you don't have it yet.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
Well,
The man comes out from the back room. It's like, yes, very fine make, as I said. Anyways, this is what I have to offer. And he picks it up with his hand, sort of like, he's holding it with like 3 fingers. This tiny little gun. It can only have like 1 bullet in it, that's how small it is.
Hidden weapon.
Yes, you could hide it up your sleeve. And he sort of demonstrates. Like, as you can see, you'd be like, "Wah!" And he like whips it out. So,
This is why
Good
I love
weapon.
NPCs.
weapon. Weapon.
I think it's good enough. So.
So, I'm selling these for about 5 apiece, just since they, sure they're pretty useful, but, you know, not the most effective in any sort of duel or anything like that.
Duel.
Yes, you know, gunfights, firefights, you get the picture.
Duel
Let's-
with swords.
No, with guns.
Why duel with guns? Why not just kill him?
He sort of just looks at you, Chance. He's like, he's not from around here, is he?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't like to question everything.
You're
he
not from
says.
around here.
Well, I suppose I'm not, am I?
I just kind of like hide more under my cape and just kind of go.
Well, I do like this one as I hold the initial revolver as gold.
Like I said, 20 gold.
Can I roll for persuasion?
Alright.
10
Ooh.
on that 20.
Alright. Roll against that. Ooh, close. Says 15.
Can you not, please?
12. 5. That's a 7.
an 8. 15. Take it or leave it.
Alright. I dropped back the camera. I don't have that much.
You mind if our grandma comes in? Because she's outside. Right.
I like that you asked him.
Not the person.
He's at the head of the table. There's no
Right.
difference.
That's
Hello.
right.
How much off by?
2 gold.
Listen.
12.
Are you rolling persuasion
Or intimidation.
or intimidation?
Let's see. That's gonna be 3 anyways, so 11.
Ooh! Ooh! Was that intimidation or?
Persuasion. I'll say. I mean, either way, it's 3.
Alright.
I don't want to be mean to him.
Listen, I really can't do 12. I've been dealing with some hard times. Alright?
We need
We
to stay
all-
outside so you can find us.
Okay.
Yes, well,
12.
I'm sorry, I can't do it.
You still make profit.
No, I don't at that point.
Where do you get these guns from?
Well, there's a nifty little smith on the way. He tends to make most of the metal objects in town. Horseshoes, guns,
Horseshoes and hand grenades.
no.
You know where I can find him?
Yeah, he's right near the entrance of the town. If you head towards the train station, second building around the corner. So,
Alright.
right next
Thank you.
to the ice cream parlor.
Thank you. I walk in. Do we want to wrap it up here?
I guess we'll wrap it up here, folks, because it's getting late.
It's getting pretty late. We've been going for about 3.5 hours.
Mhm.
Alright.
So we have mystery on our hands.
Well, thank you everyone for
Who's the
tuning-
vampire? Tune in next time and find out.
Thank you everyone for tuning into the first ever episode of the Adventurers Pact. This has been JJ, Nate, Seth, Joe, and Monkey and John are gone. So, thank you all for tuning into the stream, and if you did miss a few parts because the stream did go down a few times,
We are planning on uploading a VOD of this to YouTube at some point. So if you want to go back, rewatch everything.
we will have a link to our YouTube page down in the Twitch, at the bottom of Twitch. Also, if you would like, we'll soon be having a Discord open so that you can send your fan art, or if you want to talk about how we set everything up, how we do things, or if you just want to talk to us, we'll also have a link down there soon.
Planning on releasing a world map that will
Mhm.
be steadily unlocked as we continue. with
And
the
even
events.
character sheets that you'll be able to download and possibly use for yourself. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time. I gotta turn this shit off. Just kidding. Bye, guys. Stop the recording.